in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. In the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Hello and good evening, everybody. How's it going? How are you guys all doing? Hello, Callum. Hello, Mario. Mario, how you doing, buddy? Good evening, Mr. Jason, says Latic Man there. Toenails there. I mistakenly put in Richarlison instead of Cavalier in my team. Schoolboy error. How did you mistakenly do that? How can you actually do that? The name isn't even anywhere near the same. Hey Rajan, good evening to you. Hey Dread, what's up, dude? I'm hoping we get some good callers in tonight. Talking about the next game week, week 21. And I will be talking about the Super Cup as well, which we've got here. The group standings. They're all here, guys. They're all here. Guess where I am? Right at the bottom. Hey, Rodrigo. Hey, Keegan. Defenders not City, though. Hey, Zane. How's it going, buddy? Is it worth doing a -4 for Wan-Bissaka? No. It's not. Honestly, it isn't, James. So, I'm good, Rajan. Thank you ever so much for asking. I'm sitting top. Yeah, well, the thing is, we've got some big names at the top. We've got some big names at the bottom as well. But we're going through the groups in a moment. So we've got Group A. Vish is top in Group A, followed by Stevo in a close second. So yeah, Vish is doing really well. Vince, there's like 4 teams on 3 points. So it's a really close group, to be fair, Group A. Group B, it's Andy, Let's Talk FPL, sitting on top of that one with Sydney behind him. Brandon from Always Cheating, and then the FPL Ranger with Ramsey, FPL, and Nish failing to get off on the score sheets just yet. Group C, we got Blonde and the Don sitting on 6 points with FPL Salah, Bilal, Gianni Batiste, and Peter S behind. Group D sees Dereco, FPL Hot Sauce, Infamous FPL, Mr. Anderson then with the points, and then Josh from Always Cheating and Rich Wolfenden from the Triple Captain on 0. Group E, we've got Defender, Johnny McEwen at the top. FPL Dare down there in 5th place on 3 points, Aman and 0. Group F sees Podner topping the group on 6 points after 2 wins. FPL Mechanic in 2nd place, or in joint 2nd place, you could say. Will, Fantasy Football Hub, FPL Bear, and FPL Nymphrea all on 3 points. And Brew failing to get any points so far. In my group, Group G, you've got Nicholas Singh at the top with 6 points. Toffee Man behind him, Luke with 6 points. FPL Dave on 3. Brain Krellin on 3. Myself and 20 titles on 0. Group H sees John Magic topping the group with Fantasy Plonker behind him on 3 points. SRS also on 3 points. Sophie from Twitter's on 3 points. Kazali and Shane McGuinness on 0. Group I sees Jacko at the top, followed by Dread FPL. 6 points apiece. Jim Parry on 3 points. Brendan Saunders on 3 points. Ben Dinnery and J&O. Yes, guys, Ben Dinnery and J&O yet to register any points. And what's happened there? Need to sort that out, don't I? There we go. Firetog tops Group J after having a very fortunate final battle, Salah not scoring in the end. Cap Kim Gaming on 3 points. So yeah, Firetog's in a good position. Manchester Red, Semi-Sweet Potato, Zofa from the FPL Wire is on 3 points. Coolio 2 Foots, like myself, failing to register any points. The best tops Group K, Simon Bellamy, and Dara B then in 2nd place with Shaughnessy, Luke Jurdy for the Triple Captain, Kieran from the Cougars, and the Lost Guy yet to register any points. Group L's got Notorious, Jones Bloke, Marty McFly, Nathan Bacon. Notorious top in that group with 6. 4 teams there with 3 points. It's still very much wide open, this competition. Alex the Kid yet to get any points on the board. Group MC's Kieran Mayer on the top with 6 points, along with Luke Williams from the Fantasy Football Scout. Warfare is 3rd place with 3 points, with Sudge from Planet FPL. Anurag yet to get any points, along with 1 Live Soccer TV. Group N has got Dan Bull. Would you believe it, guys? Dan Bull is actually topping Group N. Well done, Dan. Well done, man. 2 wins there for Dan. FPL Tactician there with 3 points. FPL Penguin 3 points. Karma Baby 3 points. Matthew Eziashi on 1 and Kiptoon on 1. Eyes Astro. Hey JC, what's happening, mate? I've got some new lighting in here now. Can you tell? I'm absolutely blind. I'm absolutely blind right now. I wish I could show you it. In fact, I probably can. There we go. It's literally blinding me. We got Block FPL topping Group O with Buffy behind him on 6 points. Rodrigo Mimoso 3 points. Harbour Boy 1 point. FPL Mate 1 point. And Paulie yet to register any points. Group P finally got Treaders at the top, 6 points. JC with 6 points. Well done, Jay. You're doing really well. Devon Star, 3 points. Davey, FPL with 3 points. Gabriel and Late Riser from the FPL yet to score any points. Hello, Chef FPL. Good evening, Vince. Remember, guys, we've got call-ins tonight. Get yourself on air. Get yourself in the waiting room on the Discord. We'll get some people on to talk about their game week and what they're planning on for game week 21. Should I play Wan-Bissaka or Souček? I have De Gea in goal. Not sure on the double up. Play Souček, mate. Absolutely play Souček. Hello, Fly Guys. Jamaica in the building. Hey, I'll play a song for you, man. Do you know the Ragga Twins? You heard of the Ragga Twins? Not many people have, but played this to Dread and he liked it, actually. I don't know if I've got it on my playlist. Here we go. Where is it? Here we go. Who's Sam? Jones Blokes. I have FPL tips this week. Good luck with you, mate. Dread, how's it going, mate? Get yourself on air. Yeah. I know I should be wearing my shades, but I thought people would just take the piss out of me if I wear my shades in here. What is this? What is this, Nicholas? What is this? I don't know, mate. It's a Super Cup, mate. If you don't know what it is, it's basically a competition that we're running for using the FPL API. And yeah, I'm not doing very good in it. That's all I can really say on the matter. There we go. I need to do that. There we go. That's better. Sorted. Can the Dread please play Benny Hill Tune Live? Really? The lighting is looking really good. Do you get them from Home Bargains? Because my daughter's just some £8 each. And no, I haven't. No, I didn't get it from Home Bargains, mate. But I'm literally... Play Watkins or Antonio, and would you keep Salah this week? Well, Watkins has got... Antonio's got better stats, and he's been doing slightly better in XG, and he's got more assists. So I probably would go with the fixtures though. Toss a coin, mate. Toss a coin because it's bound to backfire on you. I mean, the fixture, West Ham, Liverpool, I think West Ham are not going to have a lot of possession in that game. It's going to be purely counter-attacking. Whereas, Villa, they've not been doing that great, and they're up against Southampton. I think they might win that, I'm thinking they might win that game. Maybe go Watkins. What transfers have you done this week, says Rodrigo? Well, I've done one. Let's see if you guys can guess what the transfer is. Hello, Andre. Good evening. What to do with Kane? Keep him. I think he's only gonna be out for like what, one game week? Oh, Denver. I know. I saw you become a member earlier on in Steve-O's stream. 5 minutes of fame. Antonio will score against Liverpool, says Nicholas. Here we go, guys. Bookmark that. Well, I've got him in, so I hope that's true. I think I'm going to take a hit to do Bruno to Salah and captain him next two. Bruno out, eh? Wow. It's brave, mate. It's brave. But I completely understand why you're thinking of doing it. Because Bruno blanked one game, right? That's good enough reason. Guess who became Madison? I'm one of the players who brought in Kane before the Liverpool match on a -4 hit. I had exact funds. John Harris. What can I say, John? You're gonna have to take a -8. Jason, 3 nights and a bounce. Must be loving the shed. It's so much better when there's not a game on because I can actually talk to you guys and we can actually have a conversation about fantasy football and about football. But your transfer is Bamford to DCL, I think. Nope. Think defender. Think problem in defense. Who should I captain? Bruno or Cancelo? Bruno. Bruno, mate. Calvert-Lewin in for Bamford. Is DCL captain a good shout, or should I just captain Gundogan or Cancelo? Well, Pep's come out and said in the press, I think he said that he's confirmed that Gundogan's going to be playing, right? So if I had Gundogan, he'd be up there as a suggestion, definitely. Bamford out is rubbish. Is this year's Pookie, guys? Right? That's the situation, right? We find ourselves in. We've got Dread FPL in the waiting room. Dread, what's happening, buddy? Dread. Talk to me, Dread. You got yourself muted, man. Bruno has blanked 4 in a row now, Jason. He's never scored against Arsenal.
Can't believe I had myself muted. How unprofessional.
People are going to... Who would you captain out of Bruno or Cancelo?
I'd go for Cancelo, actually. Why not?
Well, Salah's blanked in 6 games, alright? Take your Bruno 4 and I raise you, Salah 6.
No, I think I think this week is ripe for taking a punt on a captain. Actually,
I'm gonna make it easier for the chat to work out who my transfer was. I think you heard what I did last night, right? There we go.
No, I think
that's my team. That's my team. Who did I transfer out?
Let's see.
I'm doing a -8, says Denver. I'm doing Adams to Calvert-Lewin. Decent. Yeah, I like it. Dallas to Digne. Could pay off. Rashford to Barnes. Fingers crossed. I like him. I like those moves, to be fair. Hello, Peter Beers. Good evening. Who's my captain pick? Sterling. That's my... there you go. I'm telling you right now, my captain pick is Raheem Sterling. 100% Raheem Sterling. Sufal out. Stones and Cancelo in. No. Walker Peters, yes. Walker Peters out, yeah. And who did I bring in? Who did I bring in? Carver, baby. You can't spoil it. I brought in. Here we go. It's my team. It's my team, ladies and gentlemen. Diaz, Rudiger, Robertson. I got brought in Rudiger. Talk about a punt, right, guys? Talk about a massive punt there. Vince, it's Vince's fault. He's the one that said it. I have Gundogan as captain. It's a good choice. He put 14. Nice punt for 4.5. Yeah, definitely. Look at you guys laughing. You guys can laugh, but I'll have the last laugh. Don't you worry. When Dallas comes off the bench and he scored a goal. Yeah, I'll have the last laugh. Hashtag don't blame me if it doesn't work. Bruno will haul 12 pointer plus a bonus free captain. Yeah, the thing is, all the people that get rid of him, I tell you now, he's going to punish you. If you get rid of Bruno, especially if you're taking a hit, you're mad. You're mad.
I wouldn't get rid of Bruno. Definitely not. I think he's I still think he's a season keeper, really.
He's a seasoned keeper. He plays midfield, doesn't he?
Hold on. Who we talking? I thought we were talking about Bruno. Who are we talking about?
Yeah, we are. Sorry, I was just being
all right.
facetious. Good evening, Nigel. Guys, we've got to get you in the waiting room. Get yourself on Discord, get yourself in the waiting room, talk about your team. I've done a transfer, so have you. Let's talk. I just knocked out of the top 10.
I've still got a transfer to do.
Oh, right, okay. Let's bring your team up then, shall we?
Yeah, bring my team up.
Way more interesting than mine, probably. Here we go. Oh, yeah, by the way, did you see Steve-O's... hang on. Did you see Steve-O's tweet earlier with him singing?
Oh no, I forgot to go and watch that. I was listening to his stream earlier when he went live and everything, and then I got caught up with work basically.
That's what he was doing. La 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 la. But it wasn't sounding like that. United fans blinded by Bruno bias. There, I said it. By the way, guys, follow us at Elite FPL on Twitter. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And hit that little button there to be notified whenever we tweet. Simples. Anyway. Oh, dearie me, Dread. What's going on with your team?
What do you mean what's going on with my team? The team's cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's alright. I just need to make my free transfer.
Right, and so Martinez, Cancelo, Digne, Stones, Barnes, Maddison. Oh, the double up. Barnes and Maddison, eh? Like it. Man, against Leeds, they're going to be chances, aren't there?
Yeah. I'm targeting that game, you see. So, but I need to do something with Kane, and I'm thinking of doing another double up in attack for the two fixtures that Everton have against Newcastle and then Leeds, and bringing in Richarlison as well. What do you think of that?
Hang on. So take out Kane. Talk me through that again and slower, because I need to kind of process this.
Take Kane out.
Right.
And for the next 2 game weeks, have DCL and Richarlison up front.
I mean, Newcastle and then Leeds. I mean, to be fair, that's not a bad shout, mate, actually. That is not a bad shout. Just
for those 2 games, because I've already got Digne, so I have a triple up for those 2 games.
I don't know, could see this being a trap. So many people saying Everton, gotta get him in. I don't know. It could be a trap, but I see the logic behind it, Dredd, and that's the main thing. Like, it's not out there. It's actually, I think it could pay off.
As Nigel in the chat is saying, not worth it for a hit. I'm not taking a hit, mate. It's a free transfer. No,
free transfer. Yeah, and you're going to free up a lot of money. What are you going to do with that money over the period? Are you going to try and keep the money out of your strikers now that Kane's injured and throw it back into your midfield? Maybe upgrade Barnes. Maybe upgrade Maddison.
No, I'm literally whoever I believe.
Wait for Aguero to be fit.
No, whoever I believe is on form with great fixtures, I'll just get them. If they cost a lot and I use all my money, or if they don't cost much and I've got loads of money in the bank, so be it.
I respect that. I really do. I think that's not a bad tactic there. And as Bilal says, he likes the aggressive style and targeting that you're doing with the fixtures, Dredd. And it just goes to show you don't need to spend every single pound of your budget. And I suppose this season, more so than any other season, you don't need 100 million to have a great team in FPL. We've got so many budget players that are scoring really well. I mean, you've got a few of them in there already. Gundogan, Stones, Barnes,
with this
Maddison, Antonio, Calvert-Lewin has been pretty good this season.
I mean, with this team, I've got 5.8 million in the bank at the moment.
That's just ridiculous. But I will say, very quickly, I will answer Alexander Costello. Is Son a good idea without Kane? Well, in a nutshell, if you go on his statistics playing without Kane, he actually does decent, if not a slightly better.
Well, actually, I was looking at that earlier. I can't remember what I was listening to. Last season, when Kane was out, Son actually did quite well, but that was probably an anomaly. Usually, without Kane, his output goes down a little bit.
Well, minutes 529 versus 6. So yeah, his goals per 90 were up without Kane being in the team. He went only by 0.1. His assists were down. His expected goals per 90 were up. by 0.14, and he had more touches in the penalty area with Kane not being in the squad. Because he will be playing that centre forward position. He will be playing up top.
No, it's worth a punt. I don't know.
I think if you've got him in your team, you're not getting rid of him.
Yeah, you don't.
No chance. Like, that's the question. Is Son worth having in your team without Kane? Yes, he is. Absolutely.
My gut says no. I'm not going near it.
Right, should we get a caller on?
Get him in.
Do you want to stay on? Come stay on with me?
Yeah, I'm staying in. Yeah, I'm staying in. Yeah.
Okay. Nick T tried to get on last night, and he was muted. So I wonder if he's going to unmute himself. Let's see what happens. Good evening, Nick T. What's happening, dude? Can you hear me, mate?
Yeah, sure, I can hear you.
Yeah, you tried. Was it yourself who was trying to get on last night?
No.
Oh, right, okay. So. Must have been someone else. How you doing, Nick? You right?
Yeah, I'm good, and you?
Yeah, not too bad. There's an accent I detect.
Yeah, I'm from South Africa.
Of course you are, man. Whereabouts?
It's Cape Town. I don't know if you've heard.
Oh, yeah, I've been to Cape Town a couple of times. Been down the waterfront.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because they've got a big gallery down on the waterfront, haven't they?
Yeah. Yeah,
it's beautiful, and the restaurants there are absolutely stunning, looking out over the waterfront, and man, it's a beautiful, beautiful place. I went up Table Mountain a couple of times. The cable cars,
nice.
This cable car's insane. Is it Signal Hill? Is it Signal Hill or Signal Point? Is that one of the places?
Yeah, there? that's the hill next to Table Mountain.
Yeah. We drove all around there. I saw a Dassy. I almost stroked a Dassy. I was told off not to. I was told not to go anywhere near Dassies because Dassies are vicious.
Yeah, a lot of them have rabies.
Yeah, but there's me going up to them going, "Hey, little furry thing."
Exactly.
But yeah, how's it going, Nick? You right, mate?
Yeah, I'm good. Just waiting for the week.
Must be quite hot where you in Cape Town right now, right? It's your summer.
Yeah, it's up and down, but generally it's quite hot at the moment. But yeah,
cool.
Winter's only coming around May, so.
Oh, you been getting the bri out?
Yep. Every week.
Good. So how's your FPL going, man?
It's going okay. I didn't have a great week this week, but at the moment I'm sitting at wait, what am I? Oh, I'm top 10,000 at the moment.
Oh,
just wow. But I didn't have a great week. I got knocked down 4k I think this week. I only got 50 something points.
So what's your rank? I'm sorry. What did you say your rank was?
10,300 at the moment.
That's crazy. Did you captain Gundogan?
No, I captained Bruno. That was my mistake. I didn't have a great week.
So I'm looking at your team, and the one that stands out for me is the fact you got 2 Arsenal players in your team, and you're 10,000, or just outside the top 10,000. And you got double United defense. You got double United defense.
Of course. I don't know how I've gotten away with it, if I'm honest, but Wan-Bissaka is probably going this week. But I haven't made my mind up fully. And I'll probably captain Antonio or Gundogan, but I'm leaning towards Antonio this week.
I mean, looking at your team, you've got your midfield is pretty set. I mean, okay, Saka question marks. I mean, I don't know if I want Arsenal in my team, but Saka's not a bad shout. However, Wan-Bissaka is not going to offer you any assist potential. Realistically, and United are not keeping clean sheets, so you got De Gea and Wan-Bissaka with a double up. So that's a bit of a red flag for me.
It was always a short-term move. I've had him the past since the double game week. And I bench boosted that week, and that's the week I really did well because.
And then, of course, you thought we'd do well against Sheffield United, right?
Yeah, I thought we'd get a clean sheet there, but Sheffield have some good record against United.
What's your plans with Bamford? I see a lot of people are losing their patience with Bamford at the moment. They're saying he's going to be gone.
Bamford's the type of player that everyone will get rid of, and then he'll score 2 goals. That's how it works.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, the thing is, I don't think you need to be getting rid of Bamford just yet. I think I'd be moving out other players ahead of him. I mean, the team seems pretty decent still. You're not going to be playing Souček then? You're playing Saka over Souček. That's blasphemy, right?
I also did that this week, and I should have played Souček instead of
Never bench Souček, mate. God.
Yeah.
You thought you learned a lesson.
Yeah, it nailed me there, but it is what it is.
They haven't got Van Dijk. Don't forget that. They're not that good at the back, Liverpool. They aren't. Trust me.
My plan was to get Kane this week, but now he doesn't look like a good option because I've got like 4 mil in the bank.
So what's your... Okay, 4 mil. Wow, okay. So Wilson, is he going to be a long-term pick for you?
He's a bit too expensive for bench options, so he might have to go. But at the moment, I want to get rid of one of my defenders, and that's Wan-Bissaka. And I'm not sure if I want to take a hit to get rid of Wilson or Bamford this week. But I'm looking at Watkins. He's a good option. And actually Calvert-Lewin, he might come back.
Oh, that's what I was about to ask you. I was going to say to you, are you planning on bringing in Everton players, and namely Calvert-Lewin, because that seems to be the flavour of the week at the moment, bringing in Calvert-Lewin for the fixtures coming up. Newcastle, Leeds.
Especially they might have a double game week coming up soon. We'll have to see on that. But
so if you were to bring in Calvert-Lewin, which of the 3 strikers would you be moving out?
It'll probably be Wilson.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I honestly, I think Newcastle.
They're not. Yeah, Newcastle haven't scored a goal in how many?
He got an assist though, didn't he, Wilson?
Oh yeah. I mean, before this week, yeah. They've been in very bad form. But I don't know. They might turn it around.
Yeah,
they have Everton, Crystal Palace, Southampton. So I might only get rid of Wilson after the Crystal Palace game. So Gameweek 23, I might have to, and then I might
hold on to him now. Are you?
I think I might. I think I'll have to. Yeah.
Well, you don't want to do Wilson to a DCL then?
No, I'd rather get rid of Wan-Bissaka right now, and then I'm not sure if I want to take a hit. I might not, but I'll have to.
Who would you be bringing in? Sorry for Wan-Bissaka, didn't you?
The thing is, everyone seems to be jumping on Digne, and I'm not sure.
Rudiger, you want to bring in Rudiger? You want to free some more money up, right? You want to do what I did?
Rudiger's useless. No ways. Maybe Chilwell.
Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, I do have money to. That was another thing. I
know you do.
Go up to Trent or Robertson, and
wow.
But I'll have to check because in a few weeks I want De Bruyne back and I want Kane possibly. So I need to just see my long-term plans. But at the moment,
if you dropped Wan-Bissaka to Rudiger, you could probably go Saka to KDB, right?
Yeah.
Dread, what do you think of Nick's team here? It's very, very different, isn't it? It's not so much template as what you would think for someone in the top 10. Well, just outside the top 10,000.
Yeah, well, he obviously knows what he's doing. Although I'm not happy with Wilson and Bamford. They're playing Everton and Leeds, who both the defences aren't so bad. So I'm not sure about them. I think I'd even bench Bamford for Souček. Liverpool are potentially going to be playing Henderson and Phillips centre-back partnership, I reckon.
Wow.
So
that's gonna be gold. They're not keeping a clean sheet. I'm telling you now.
It's going to be a close game, I'm telling you, between West Ham and Liverpool, and Antonio will score.
I'm going to predict that West Ham are going to beat Liverpool 2.
Yeah, I might captain Antonio. I think I might.
2-1. I think Souček is going to bully that Liverpool defence. I feel that what's his name? Phillips, is that his name?
Phillips, yes.
He's just he's B-rate, and he's a B team player. He's going to have no chance against Antonio.
But I mean, if you're set on getting rid of a defender, probably Wan-Bissaka, I'm not sure who you're going to choose. I think investing in the Chelsea defence is probably a thing.
They've got Aubameyang's out, isn't he? See, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Alba's out,
I don't know. I don't know if you should be getting rid of Wan-Bissaka, like over Wilson. I would rather do the attacking change and keep Wan-Bissaka for that Arsenal game. I have a sneaking suspicion that we could keep a clean sheet.
Oh really?
I do.
I don't think Arsenal rely on Aubameyang anymore to score goals. I think they rely on Saka at the moment, and as you can see, they're doing just fine without
Matic. You'll have him in his back pocket, mate.
Yeah.
I mean, for the last 5 or 6 game weeks or so, Saka has been returning premium level points.
Yeah.
He's really good.
But, yeah, my bench is also quite expensive. I have to start getting rid of these players.
You've definitely got you've definitely got money tied up on the bench. But, fortunately, you've used your money well. Yeah.
I've used my wildcard, so that's a problem.
But you're also just over 10k, so you're doing things right. So whatever decisions you're making the right ones. And if you feel that the problem is Wan-Bissaka, then you don't want to go double up. Then maybe it is smart to switch it out. Maybe Digne is the sensible option. The fixtures are there for him. He's got the assist potential there.
Yeah, possibly. I'll have to trust my guts.
Or Chelsea could go Chilwell, as John Harris says in the chat.
I think I'll probably go back to Chilwell. I had Chilwell the first half of the season, and he was great.
I mean, if Tuchel's gonna stick with the formation that he had 3 at the back, and he was playing proper wing backs. Because also Hudson-Odoi looked so good. He really did look good in that match. He got man of the match as well. But
he was the best player by far there.
Yeah.
But Chelsea were not. Chelsea weren't. They didn't look like they wanted to score that game. But they had control. They had 80% possession, 900 passes plus minus. That's ridiculous. I think
it's only a matter of time before Tuchel gets a response out of that Chelsea team, and I think that I've said it pretty much all season. I do feel the second half of the season will be Chelsea's. They'll start to go on a run. The players they've got are quality players, and people obviously laughing at the fact that they're just not doing anything at the moment. But once they start to click, believe you me, people will be jumping on them. And also their value as well. The value that they offer is ridiculous. Yep,
I think they'll get top 4 by the end of the season.
Yeah, I can see it. I can honestly see it. I think we'll start getting grinding out the results, and we might start seeing a few goals being scored, 2-3 goals being scored a game. Once they start to fire, and could be the time to jump on, maybe double up, triple up Chelsea. Who knows?
Oh yeah, we'll see about that.
Peter Peters is not convinced, not with the strikers that they have. Honestly, Pulisic, Ziyech, Havertz, Werner, these players, they're gonna gel at some point, and when they do, they're gonna start banging in goals. I know it's the Premier League, I know it's more physical, I know faster paced, but I don't know if I'll ever own Werner. He's just too frustrating. I've owned him a couple of times this season, and it's just not. I've had nothing back. It's just sadness. It's just sadness.
And he's expensive. He's expensive for 0 points every week.
He is. He is expensive just sitting on the bench. Nick, thank you, man. Who do you follow in the Premier League?
Oh, I'm a City fan, actually.
Oh, okay. That's okay. So what do you think of the City's? Do you reckon it's their title to win? I've personally got City to win it.
Everyone's saying it. They should. It is theirs to lose at the moment. But I'm not gonna count out Liverpool. I mean, they've just beaten Spurs 3-1, and I feel like they're gonna start hammering in goals and goals. Salah and Mane.
Maybe.
But yeah, we'll see what happens.
Win it again, mate. We can't let him win it again. Once is bad enough.
No, definitely not.
Nick, you're a star, mate. Thanks for coming on. I will get. Obviously, we'll speak again. This isn't the first time you've called in, is it?
No, it's the second time, I think.
The second time, cool, man. We'll have to speak again, dude. Honestly, I'm just mindful we've got other people in the waiting room. We want to get through them.
Sure.
But yeah, you take it easy, man. Whatever you decide to do, whether it is Wilson out or Wan-Bissaka out, whatever you've been doing up until now has been paying off, man. So good luck to you, man.
Sure, thank you.
Cheers, Nick.
Totsins.
Cheers.
There he is. Right, let's get Fly Goes on. He's been in the waiting room. I saw him in there quite early on. Good evening, Fly Goes. How's you doing, mate? Just need to hit that unmute button, buddy. How you doing?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine, mate. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What's new with you, mate? What's new? What's happening?
A lot of things. Last time I was on is the start of the season. I don't know if you remember.
It was a long time ago, mate.
Yeah. It was in pre-season. That was the last time I was on.
And hello, FPL Focus. How you doing, buddy? Just so I know whereabouts you are. Then, where are you overall?
74k, 74,000.
Oh, very nice. 74,000. And you're coming on to talk about your Gameweek 1 team, right?
No, my
what have you done? What's this? Is this a tablet you've taken this with?
Yeah, it's on the iPad.
Oh, my life.
Rashford's playing on. Rashford's my linesman. Rashford and Fernandes.
Oh my life, dude. I've never had to deal with a tablet before. That's so white. That's so like weird seeing it like that. So you got Areola in goal, Cancelo, Mitchell, Stones, Rashford, Smith Rowe, Gundogan, Son, Fernandes, Antonio, and Wood. Wow. Whoa. Okay. Dawson, Holding, and Vardy injured on the bench. So initially you're looking at what? Vardy moving him out?
No, I'm keeping him.
Keeping hold of Vardy. Well, okay, then who are you going to be taking out? Smith Rowe?
Probably Smith Rowe, but I have 6.9 million in the bank.
6.9 in the bank?
Yeah, because I did KDB to Gundogan this week.
Well,
so,
yeah. The fact that Salah's starting to he didn't score, but he did score, but he didn't score. But the fact that Liverpool looking to revitalise themselves, are you considering bringing in Sadio Mane maybe?
I prefer one of their fullbacks, to be honest. Maybe.
So what for Mitchell? Dawson to TAA, or can you do that?
Yeah, I can do that.
I think if I was bringing in one of Liverpool's fullbacks, I'd be looking to bring in TAA after that game. Yeah, definitely. After that game, the balls that he was smashing forward, like for Mane to get on the end of, Firmino to get on the end of, like it was literally like I was watching him last season in 1920, and it that's the first time this season when he's actually done stuff like that, and I'm thinking, I'm worried now. I was worried at half time that I didn't own him, and by the full time whistle, I was like, oh my god, I would love to have TAA back in my team. I've just got this feeling now he's going to just go on a massive haul. Like he's going to start getting some real big hauls this season. I think that I want to get in on him, but I just can't afford getting him in. And the fact that you've got that money in the bank and you just upgrade Dawson, for God's sake, to TAA, that's a massive, massive boost to your team.
I don't know what to do with the money. I have 6.9 million.
Well, that's it.
I actually don't know what to do. I still have like 3 million after
but the thing is with that, you could just keep the 3 million in the bank, and then if you're keeping hold of Vardy for how long's Vardy out for? Can anyone tell me?
Apparently he's going to be back for the Wolves game, so he's going to miss
one more game. Two games.
Yeah, the update today was Vardy will be still out for 7 to 10 days. Apparently, I'm not sure how many game weeks that covers, but
Yeah. Okay. So if you keep an older Vardy, then it'll be Smith Rowe, then, right? Maybe bring in Harvey Barnes. Maybe bring in.
I was thinking Wilfred Zaha.
Zaha, really?
Yeah. Take a look at their fixtures. Then, like,
they've got great fixtures.
There. Yeah, I have a few players on a little blacklist that I always avoid, and he's one of them. I just the fixtures are there, but I don't know.
Fixtures are there. He's playing striker. I don't know. I've got a feeling about him. Well,
if you got a feeling with him, bring him in. I mean, that's the old motto. Go with your gut feeling. But yeah, dude, I just can't believe that I've seen a tablet screenshot. I've never seen a tablet screenshot before. It's really weird. It's messing around with my overlay. But Smith Rowe, you happy with holding on Smith Rowe? He has been playing pretty well for Arsenal, hasn't he?
Yeah, I just think a 4.5 option that actually starts for a team like Arsenal is really good for FPL.
No, that's a fair shot.
Yeah.
You sound like a guy with your finger on the pulse. Do you know anything about Mateta? Seeing that you mentioned Zaha, have you thought about him? Do you know anything about him?
The Mainz guy. I signed him from Mainz.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go off my gut feeling on him. He's like 6'4". He scored 15 goals in the Bundesliga in one season. I think he'll score goals in the Premier League.
So with their upcoming good run, have you thought about bringing him in at all?
Maybe, but I don't know when he's gonna play. Maybe they play Benteke instead. I mean, they should play him.
That is true.
He's only 6 million as well. He could be a really good punt.
Could be.
With their fixtures.
I mean, maybe he'll come on and be one of these sort of like scoring his debut type guys.
Yeah. And then he would just do nothing else for the rest of the season. But if you have him for the one that he scores, then
that's it. You got him for that 1 week. You can celebrate it. Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting team, dude, to be honest with you. You've got obviously Chris Wood there in your starting lineup. Are you going to be playing Chris Wood, starting him?
I hope to start him this week. I can bench him next week because they're playing Man City, and then he's got 3 good fixtures after that.
Well, Steve, I would be happy that you got confidence in him. But yeah, dude, I mean, I personally would be throwing that money into Trent, or maybe if you don't want to go to Liverpool because of whatever reason, you could look at Digne. You could talk about Chilwell again. What we spoke to the last caller, Nick, about. You got other options there. Rudiger. Free up even more money.
Rudiger's really good option.
Yeah?
Rudiger's fantastic. 4.5.
I remember that.
He's going to play.
Have you got any final questions?
What do you think about Rashford?
Rashford, he'll get you points, mate, but not regularly. He's not a regular point scorer. He's just a bit too inconsistent. Frustrating to own. I mean, he puts himself in the right position. Sometimes he tries to take one too many 2 touches. But I think he's going to be playing every game, so I wouldn't be worried too much about starts. But it's the output. It's the output for me. I think if I was going to have 2 United players in my team, it would be Rashford and Fernandes. I think he is the second best to have in midfield over Fernandes, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd like to double up him in midfield. I feel one United asset in Bruno Fernandes is enough. I don't see many other people looking to double up. But that being said, he does offer a big threat.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think it's one of those transfers where it comes later on down the line if you want to get him gone. I don't think it's something which you need to do now.
Yeah, it's not a priority.
No, not at all. But yeah, cheers, Flygos, for coming on, man. I appreciate it. You take care of yourself, man. Stay safe.
Yeah, you
take care, Flygos.
Cheers, mate.
Care.
Well, nice guy. We got a few people there. We got Sam. We got Karma Baby Sugar Daddy. Do I really want to be bringing Sugar Daddy in? We got Tony there too. Happy Dude Geneva's there. Let's bring on. I don't know who was first. Did you see who was first? Let me read the chat for a moment. Hello, Ravimbo. how's it going? Jota, that's a name that we haven't spoke about for a little while. I can't wait for him to come back. What's the latest on Jota, Dread?
I think he's still away. Probably going to be late February. I think the earliest he could potentially return. So not really someone to think about just yet.
Didn't Zaha get 99 points so far? Maybe time to change you on blacklist, Jason. That said, I don't own him. I don't like him as an asset. I just have a thing about Zaha. I guess I have owned him in the past and he's just blanked one too many times, and therefore I just put him on my little blacklist. I've just like, that's it, I've had enough with you. Oh yes, Odegaard. Yes, for FPL Focus bringing up Odegaard when we're talking about Smith Rowe, of course. Might rotate with him. Thomas McStay in the chat seems to think that Trent, it looks like he's back to his full, his best. Are you that mindset, Dread? Being a Liverpool supporter, do you feel that Trent is rejuvenated after that performance? Do you think he's a performance player that needs that for his confidence?
Well, I think all players need to have some good performances behind them to give them confidence and spur them on. But no doubt Trent has looked better in the last couple of matches. But personally for me, I still want to just give it maybe 1 or 2 more games before I think about getting him in. That's just personally for me. I mean, he could basically have a blinder on the weekend, and then we'll all be rushing. But I just want to see a little bit more for me.
I think he's one more haul away from a mass bandwagon, isn't he?
Yeah, pretty much.
He really is. I just want to say, guys, we've got over 100 people tuning into the show. Thank you ever so much for supporting us. If you haven't already hit the subscribe button, hit that subscribe button and come and join us on Discord as we bring callers in every week and have a chat about FPL. And also, guys, hit that like button. If you are enjoying the stream and you kind of want to see more, hit the like button and help new people find out about us. We're also trying to get to 6,500 subscribers. And only you guys can help do that. So let's bring on the next guest, and that's going to be Sugar Daddy. Sugar Daddy, good evening. Can you hear me?
Have you muted yourself, Sugar Daddy?
Yeah, he has. He's just got to unmute himself. Come on, man.
Hey.
You've been waiting all this time. Here he is.
Jason, can you hear me?
I can hear you, mate. I can hear you, Sugar. How's it going?
I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah, I'm sweet, mate. I'm sweet. Just like you. What's new with FPL? How's FPL doing?
So, the problem with my team is my overall rank is about 2.1 million and the squad isn't even that bad.
So what was that? Sorry, your rank is 2.1 million and what? Sorry?
My squad is not that bad. You could see casual players having a higher rank than me.
Okay, so where has it gone wrong for you this season, would you say?
I think I have taken too many hits. That's why I'm not taking one this week, even though I have Kane and Robertson, who I don't think will keep a clean sheet at West Ham. But I want the Everton and Leicester players so bad.
What's the biggest hit you've taken this season? Because I've taken a few hits. What's the biggest hit you've taken?
Every other week, -4.
Every other week, -4.
Most of those hits haven't paid off. Like, I brought in Rashford last week. I could have played Neto. And that would have been better. And the problem is I'm competing in a head-to-head league. So the -4s don't help, actually.
Have you taken a hit this week?
Nah, not until yet. I brought in Gundogan for Neto.
You want to bring Neto back in again?
I actually want to bring DCL back for Kane.
Alright, so you brought in Gundogan for Neto, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Right, that's a good move. That is a good, very, very good move. But DCL in for Kane, did you say?
Yes, for -4 this week.
Oh,
or I could be think for a differential punt on Iosi Perez.
You come on the show. You're like, I need to stop taking hits. but I'm going to take a -4 to bring in DCL. Like, your team isn't looking bad there, man. Why do you need to take a -4? I mean, DCL is being talked about.
Because I'm not confident in Robertson keeping a clean sheet.
But he's more than capable of getting you an attack in return, mate. He's more than capable of outscoring DCL this week. That's before you take a hit to get him in.
That's why I probably wanted to talk to you, so you could talk me out of taking a hit.
I think when you're doing a transfer, you've got to really think about the potential, obviously potential of it backfiring. We've taken a -4, so that means that, you know, if Robertson gets a clean sheet, you know, and DCL blanks, you're already down, you know, 8 points.
Yes, that's been the main problem for me this entire season. Those hits haven't paid off at all, even though they made sense at various points, but they still didn't.
I mean, if you ask the people in the chat, they're going to be like, you need to get DCL in. Like, everyone's getting DCL in, but I don't know if I'd be taking a -4 to do it. And it doesn't look like Harry Kane's going to be out for a long, long time. I think you've already made your transfer by bringing Gundogan in for Neto, and I think you should probably just stick to that, mate. I don't think you need to do a -4. I genuinely don't think you need to do a -4, notwithstanding bringing in DCL, mate. Honestly, what do the guys in the chat? Give me your opinion. Let this poor soul know whether or not he's making the right decision by taking another hit. Sugar Daddy, I mean, you're
the problem for me this week is captaincy, because I've got it wrong too many times this year. I'm thinking about Cancelo, but I could see a 55th minute substitution for him, so he won't get the clean sheet points like last week with Gundogan or Foden.
Well, the chat have spoken, mate. The
scored 2 or 3 goals in the first half.
You don't need to take the hit. All right, you don't need to take a hit, and there's a lot of people in the chat are saying the same thing. But you're going to go Captain Cancelo, did you say?
Yes.
Cool. Well, it could easily pay off. Sheffield United at home. That's a peach of a fixture, isn't it? It's a good one to have 3 Man City players in, and I feel that Gundogan may do something again in that game. Your team's looking healthy, man. I don't know why you're worried too much about it, dude. I look at your team here. Even Antonio, Bamford. You just know what's going to happen. People are going to just transfer Bamford out. He's going to end up punishing. It's happened all this season. People just jumping off one player too early, and that's it. Let's see the bench.
Bamford has scored only 3 goals in the last 10 games, and his XG has dropped to half. Well,
there you go. You can take a -4, get him out. No, but
actually, I have 4 million in the bank, so I could even upgrade any defender for Luka Dean.
Again, you're doing a -4 for a defender that may not keep a clean sheet, or again, you don't need to do this transfer. It's not I think you're a little bit like you're wanting to change your team every week by doing hit, and I feel that you're not patient with your team enough to kind of keep the players in. And I put my hand up, and I do the same thing with my team, and I sometimes make silly mistakes, and I take stupid transfers, or I take so for example, I did Souček out, and I brought Grealish in, okay, and he had that 15-point haul. Yeah, I was really happy with that, but I was impatient, and I wanted to get Grealish in, and I did a -4. So it's just it's the patience, man. Patience is a virtue, especially in FPL. Don't fall into pressure just because other people you see have got the likes of Calvert-Lewin in, and other players that you like the look of. Your team's fine, man. Your team is honestly fine. You don't need to do anything.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers, Sugar Man. You take care of yourself. Stay safe. I hope to speak to you again soon.
You guys.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Actually, hold on one second, Sugar Daddy. Before you go, I think I need to ask a question that possibly everybody in the chat is wondering. Why is your name Sugar Daddy?
It was just a joke.
It was what? Sorry.
I have this name on all my games actually.
Yeah, but how did it originate?
Xbox Live?
No specific reason. I just wanted to come up with a cool name.
Cool, no worries, man. That's good enough for me.
You're a legend. Cheers, man. Take care of yourself.
By the way,
Yeah?
Could you guess where I'm from actually with my accent?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go India.
Pakistan, very close.
Okay, next. Okay, I'm not very good with regional languages.
Okay, cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Thanks,
Take
man.
care of yourself.
Cheers.
Bye. It's a good team. It's a really good team, and I think this is, it's good to sometimes to get away from the noise of the pressure of bringing in players that are favourites to be bringing in. Maybe a player's rising in price. Maybe people feeling pressured into moves. Genuinely, there's no need to make that transfer. Let's bring on Tony. Tony, I haven't spoken to Tony for ages. Tony, good evening, mate. What's going on?
How are you?
It's been a while since we last spoke. Tony, how long ago?
A while. Like 4 weeks, I think. 3 weeks.
And how have you been doing since we last spoke?
Well, besides this week, I mean, it's been great. I jumped to like 200k with that John Stones haul. Life was great.
200k, almost near. Well, you're up near me. You're overtaking me, mate. What's going on?
Man, I still have all my chips.
Oh, get you, man. Well done. So, how's life in sweet South Africa? You're the second caller from South Africa on tonight.
Yeah, no, I saw it. Love it. South Africa loves FPL.
Taking over, man. They're taking over.
Yeah,
a bit
not too bad.
More joining the Discord each day. But let's quickly have a look at your team then. Let's bring it up. Are you confident game week 21? You know what you're doing?
No, I have no clue. I've never been so lost for a game week in my life.
Right, Meslier in goal. I don't think he's keeping a clean sheet, mate, against Leicester. But good luck.
No, I also don't think he is.
Oh,
that's life.
And then you've got Justin against Leeds for the opposite end of the field. Yeah, I'm confident with Justin. I think that he could easily get something there. Stones, good. It could be rotated. I don't think so, but there's a possibility. But you've got Mitchell and Regulion. I think Regulion should be fit as a cover, right?
He's out for 3 weeks. I want to get him out
for 3 weeks. Really?
He has a muscle. I was reading something online now saying 2 or 3 weeks potentially out because of a muscle injury.
Ah, right. Okay.
Yeah, and Kane, you never know. Reoccurring injuries aren't great. So, and it's both ankles. It's not just one. So it could be 2 days. It could be 3 weeks. You never know. But I'm gonna hold him off for just this week. I'll keep him. But the issue I have is my team I have 7.7 in the bank. And there's players I don't like my team.
Everyone's got ridiculous amounts of money because they brought Gundogan in, right? Let me guess.
Yeah.
KDB to Gundogan, right?
KDB to Foden.
Oh, KDB to Foden. What's with Foden, man? What's going on there?
Man, KDB's gone. I thought, Foden's definitely going to play. He's their leading goal scorer. He's young, he's quick, he's good. And then nothing. That's just how FPL works.
You didn't fancy Sterling then?
I thought about Sterling, but I've seen Sterling mess up so much this season.
For me, I think Sterling's time to shine, man. I think it is.
Yeah, I agree with you. But the move I was thinking of doing, because there's 2 players I like right now. It's Mane and Sterling. Those 2 are great. But I don't like Foden or Stones. I wish I had Cancelo. If I had the choice to get Cancelo, it would be a no-brainer. That man is pretty much playing striker.
So what are you going to do about it? Because you kind of played your hand now, haven't you?
Yeah, I can't. I don't want to make lateral moves with my City players. That's the worst thing I can do.
No,
I think I have to take a -4.
For what?
Chilwell in for Regulon.
Yeah.
Madison in for Zata. Sit Kane on my bench and play a 3-5-2.
Not thinking of James Rodriguez?
Nah. I don't know. And Everton, I don't like the way they look now. Everyone's jumping on Everton for what reason?
People are loving them. People love Everton because the fixtures are good.
I don't know why. Their fixtures are okay, but fixture-wise, definitely Leicester.
Yeah, but I think with Vardy being injured, I think Vardy being injured is kind of luring people towards Everton. I think that's what it is.
But I mean, Harvey Barnes, Madison, Talisman, their attack's great. Vardy hasn't been firing, and they've been scoring goals. So now with them out, it doesn't really affect my opinion of them.
That's fair. That's a fair shout.
I mean, I don't know. You take Foden out. Next thing he scores 2 goals, and I feel horrible. But every hit I've taken this season, I've doubled my returns over the 2 weeks that I track. I haven't lost points, and that's very lucky. That's very lucky.
Okay, so what hits are you thinking of doing this week then? If you always get them right?
Regulon and Alzata out for Chilwell Madison.
Right, everyone. Chilwell and Madison are the people you need. His hits have never gone wrong. Let's do it.
I'll be honest, they've never gone wrong. I don't know why.
Well, luckily I've got one of those. I've got Madison. I like it.
Either you're going to continue on your amazing run of hits, or you're going to be playing the law of averages, and the law of averages suggests that it's going to fail at some point. So, of course. So, I mean, the moves are not they're well thought out moves. I like Madison. I think he's a great asset going forward, and Chilwell in that Chelsea defence with the potential getting assists under a new manager, Tuchel, I think could be a winner there. So it could be a move that you'd be wanting to do in a few weeks anyway. So maybe just getting ahead of it with the fixtures.
I'm just worried about Kane. Kane scares me, man. It's scary not having Kane, but it's also I don't want to hold on to him if he's out for long.
You know, you had Son and Kane in your team. Maybe you didn't need both anyway in the first place, some would argue. But looking at your team, man, if you want to just you Regulon up to Chilwell, yeah, I like it, man.
And then, what's your opinions between Mane or Sterling?
Mane or Sterling? I think Sterling.
Really?
I
thought you were going to say Mane. I was convinced you were going to say Sterling. Mane then.
I'd go Sterling simply because of the form that City are already in with the fixtures that they have. That's why. That's basically it for me.
I'm worried that Foden doesn't play, but him and Gundogan got subbed off at 50.
You can't ask that question because you can't get Sterling in.
Well, yeah,
unless I change Foden to Sterling.
But then you said you don't do that more moves.
No, don't do that.
See these loops I'm in.
Yeah, well, you've made your tent. You got to sleep in it now, man. It's camp time. This is when you gotta.
My 3 players from City, without a doubt, would be Gundogan, Cancelo, and Sterling. That I think is the best 3 City players you can have, and I have one of them, and that feels horrible.
Have you used your wildcard?
No.
Just wildcard it. Start again.
No way.
It's simple.
Late in the season, everyone's teams are falling apart. I'm going to use all my chips and climb to top 20.
Yeah. No, I think you need to sort out the fires in your team, right? Yeah, starting with those 2 Tottenham assets. The 3 City assets you have, they're going to get you points, and they could actually get you really good points. So I don't think there's a need to change them. Like, do something about Kane, whether you're going to keep him or bench him or whatever. But I'll do something with those 2.
What's your opinion on Kane? Do you think he's out for long?
No.
Right, so the update today is that he's likely out for a medium time. But, I reckon we could get to the end of the weekend and he's going to be fit for the next match. So, don't really know. So I can understand why you might think, I'll just bench Kane and everything and see what the next update is after that match. But then any longer than that, I think it'd be a bit silly to keep hold of him. But do something with Regulion. Bring in, I don't know, bring in like a Chilwell or bring in some that you're quite sure will keep a clean sheet and probably get you some attacking, and just go from there.
Yeah, because when I watched the game, I mean, Kane, he picked up the little injury on his ankle, and then he like pushed through it. He wasn't limping that much, and then I saw a few sprints from him, and he was looking okay, and then he came off at halftime. So I don't think it's such a big. It's definitely not a surgery injury.
He did go down again. So he went down. He was in pain. He kind of ran it off a little bit. He was jogging around quite a bit, quite free, and then he went down again a few minutes before. I think 6 minutes before halftime. And then I said on the stream when I was watching it, I said I wouldn't be surprised if they, out of precaution, take him off. But they're going to wrap him up in cotton wool. And protect him, of course, because they don't want to agitate anything on that ankle. I would imagine that we'll know more in the coming days. I personally have a gut feeling that it's not going to be long term. I feel it's going to be 1, maybe maximum 2 game weeks.
Because remember, Mourinho did this with Son.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, "Oh, get Son out and he holds." So what I'm going to do this week, I'm going to play Kane first sub Bamford or whoever, and I might even play Cresswell over Bamford. I know it's against Liverpool, but I mean, Cresswell can get attacking return with Antonio. But I'm going to play one of those as my first sub and Kane on the field, because if Kane miraculously does play this weekend, he will score. It's Kane.
Well, that would be a turn up for the books if Kane starts, wouldn't it? All the people with him on the bench, like for benching him. In fact, maybe the people that are benching him and are doing and just making moves elsewhere, maybe they might as well just start him just in the off chance. You never know. Stranger things have happened, right, guys?
Because if he doesn't play, then your bench will come on, and if he does play, chance for points.
Yeah, stick him in your first team, and have someone good first sub. That's what. It's probably not a bad shout there, man. But dude,
because I have my long-term plans and we sorted.
Tony, we got other callers to get on. Have you got any final thoughts, man?
Final thoughts. Captaincy is going to Maddison or Gundogan.
Gundogan, mate. Gotta be Gundogan. He's on absolute fire, isn't he?
Alright. He is.
Just because he's cheap, don't let it put you off, man.
This is true. Cool, great. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Tony, man. You take care, dude.
Sweet. You too, man.
Who are we getting on next, Red?
Who are we going to get on next? Let's see.
You can drag him in if you want.
Okay, let's go with... let's go because you're not muted. But they're not coming in. You'll have to drag them, I think.
Oh, right, okay. Who am I bringing in, sorry?
Happy Dude Geneva.
Good evening, Mr. Geneva. What's happening, dude?
Man, how's it going?
Life is good, man. Life is good. I'm blinded by the lights right now, but it's all right, I mean, it's cold outside, but I'm all right.
The shed keeping you nice and warm?
The shed is lovely and warm, mate. But do you know what? With a human being in the shed, do you know how much moisture gets exhaled?
Oh my God.
Because when I was not in the shed, I had the dehumidifier on constantly, 24 hours a day, right? It picked up about 3 milliliters of water, right? Since I've doing streams in the shed, this is the 3rd night in a row doing a stream. I want to show you it, but it's on the other side of the shed and I cannot be bothered. But I've literally got about that much now. I would say a good 8 centimeters of water. So that water's coming out of my mouth. It's better than something else that's coming out of my mouth. But yeah, there we go. Geneva,
so your walls are basically dripping.
No, it's not. No, it's sucking it out of the air. It's like, I don't know. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Awesome. Great to water the plants. Cool. I've got a water, right? This is another thing, right? I'm talking about my shed, right? I have got to put the gutter in on my shed. All right? It's because it's pitch black when I finish work. I can't put the guttering up in the weekday, and I'm waiting for the weekend. Guess what's happening tomorrow? It's the anniversary, but guess what else is happening? It's forecast snow, for God's sake. So, like, I'm going to be trying to get the guttering up. Probably have to be on Sunday anyway, but wish me luck.
Hey, I'm really impressed at how quickly you put that thing up. I mean, I've got some serious like DIY envy going on.
I'm amazed at the speed of the progress because the actual story is, I've been wanting a space to do this outside of the kitchen because I was in the kitchen literally on a counter which was too high for me. So the counter was up here. Okay, so I was like, my arm when I was on the computer, my arms were like this. I was like, ET phone home. Like literally, I was literally like raising my hands to kind of get onto the keyboard and mouse. The counter was just too high, and obviously the chair doesn't get that high. So, and of course, I was shutting the door, and I was like, right, my wife is kind of resigned to the living room, and God forbid that she wants to have a cup of tea or maybe come to the kitchen to get herself a snack. No, gotta wait for me to finish stream. So at least now I can get all that counter out, and I can put in a nice. We can find a nice kitchen table to go in the kitchen because it's important as you've got a small family, young family growing up. You need to have that like kitchen table to sit around. I'm a great believer in that, and I think it's two birds with one stone. So this shed is two birds with one stone. It's not just about me having a man cave, guys. It's not all about that. It's a win-win situation. The wife gets the wife gets a kitchen table, and I get a shed.
Do you think you can have more people in the shed with you? Can you have the lads over?
There's space in here for another person. Yeah, definitely next to me. There is space for another person next to me. And then like, can I have a roadie in the corner over there? Can I have the sound producer? We have the sound producer over there in the corner.
Yeah, we can call him Elite Child.
Next, you'll be taking over the whole garden.
We're gonna have to do an outdoor stream next, aren't we? We have to do it out in the rolling fields in the summertime. Social distancing.
Brilliant.
It's a room for. Well, I tell you, if we get to 6,500, I will play a piece on the piano, on the keyboard for you guys.
Hello.
I wouldn't say, no, I'm not singing.
Yeah, but last time it was a guitar, wasn't it?
It was a guitar last time, yeah. But I need to bring the guitar in here, actually. I do need to bring the guitar in here.
Sing for Salah, was it?
Sing for Salah, yeah. Sing for Salah.
Yeah.
But, do you know what? Somebody said about a disco ball. I was thinking the other day, what about if I had a smoke machine? This is a really bad idea, by the way. A really bad idea in a confined space. Imagine if I had a smoke machine, right, underneath the desk, okay, and when a goal scored, and then having a strobe light, and then when a goal is scored, and when I'm like, oh my god, I could hit the button for the smoke machine and the strobe, and then some lasers to start going mental.
Hey, do it. We need the entertainment.
I think my neighbours would probably call the fire brigade because they'll start to see smoke just pouring out of the front of the doors because there's nowhere else for it to go. It's like,
wow, that'd be so awesome.
The fire brigade breaks down the door of the shed live on the stream. I'm okay, guys.
Awesome, man.
We've got a lot of South African citizens in here. I thought we were just 5 on Elite. There's lots of South Africans, Denver. I guess a lot of them just don't. They just come on voice. That's it. Moisture and smoke. Madison or Sterling, says Amit. Madison or Sterling? Easy, Sterling. So Geneva, what's your dilemma? Have you got a dilemma, or are you kind of sitting back? Because you sound like the kind of person that's kind of like, you know what? I'm really easy going. I'm chilling out. I've got no problems with my team. I'm sitting at 1K in the world. Am I right?
No, I'm not at 1K. I was doing really badly, and actually, I was listening to Sugar Daddy, and actually, as soon as I stopped taking hits, my team started doing all right. But I'm at about 190K.
Oh, okay. That's good.
But honestly, it's like that's only since game week 18. I did my wildcard game week 18, and I set it up for game week 19 and 20, and it's been delivering. So honestly, it's fluke. It's not it's not skill. I just I set it up okay, and I'm now my concern. Actually, what I did was I made sure that I got Son and Kane in, and because when Kane started his good streak a few weeks back, I took a massive drop, and I was like, okay, I can't continue without Kane, so I've got to get him in. And now I'm feeling the same thing about Salah. I know he hasn't. Each week I'm like nervously waiting for him to haul, and I'm sure it's going to happen. But I'm like, I feel like I need to get him in. I brought in Maddison, and I know a lot of people. There's this kind of Maddison or Maddison Barnes. But I really want Salah.
So what is it going to be? Is it going to be a Kane downgrade and a Saka upgrade? Is that the plan?
Honestly, Saka seems to be doing all right. So Kane, I don't want to get out of the team.
Okay, so where are you going to get the money from?
I'm going to keep him in there, and I'm just going to do a straight change. I've got 6 million in the bank.
What? So everyone's got bloody 6 million in the bank here. Can I have some of this, please? Freaking hell, man!
I'll send you. I'll make a transfer.
Everyone that's come on tonight, I got 6.8 million in the bank. I'm like, let me guess. KDB to Gundogan.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Actually, no. I already had Gundogan.
All right. So who did you bring in then? Where did you get that money from?
I brought in Saka.
For.
Oh no! Actually, no. I changed KDB for Maddison. Sorry. There you go.
Oh right. Okay.
KDB got injured.
So when did you get rid of Salah?
Oh, Salah. I got him actually. I got him out just before he started blanking. So I got my timing really good. Same with Bamford. Same with Calvert-Lewin as well. I've actually been quite good with the timing of things. Even with Gundogan, a few streams back, I was like, "What do you think about Gundogan?" Because he had just done a couple of double-digit weeks, and you're like, "Yeah, not sure." I was like, gonna go for it. Got a feeling.
Yeah. Blonde got him in as well before he started the haul, and I'm pretty sure I heard her talking about Gundogan in a Hangouts once, and I was like, yeah, you're getting Gundogan. Yeah, what do you know about fantasy football? Next minute, I'm like, I'm an idiot.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, I captained him last week. I'll probably do the same this week. But yeah, I'm not sure. So my challenge is Salah, whether to get him in instead of Maddison. Because I actually really want Salah in for Brighton, because he always hauls against Brighton.
Then do it, man. If you're going to keep hold of Kane, then that is the route, isn't it?
I'm probably going to keep on hold of Kane. Actually, by the time listening to the previous people in the calling on, I was like, okay, that's clarified that for me. So I'll just chill.
That's cool, man. Hang on, we've got a super chat here from Nihal. Nihal, man, a regular super chat of ours. Thank you so much, man, for that $2, dude. He's asking. I'm going to ask both of you as you're here. He's saying Adams to Calvert-Lewin, and Adams to Calvert-Lewin, or Smith. Oh, sorry, Adams to Calvert-Lewin. I'm butchering this, aren't I? Adams to Calvert-Lewin, Smith Rowe to Gundo, Grealish or Barnes for -4. So he's asking, who should he do the -4 for? Gundogan, Grealish or Barnes? Smith Rowe to one of those three.
Gundogan for me. Easy choice.
Honestly, I need to look at where the double game weeks are coming out. I think now it's all about planning for the next set of double game weeks. So whoever's got the double game week in 26, I think it is, then I'd start bringing those assets in.
The thing is, has the damage already happened with missing out on Gundogan? That is the question I'm asking myself day in, day out. Have I missed out on these massive points that he's returned and that's it? It's going to calm down? I genuinely don't think it is. As long as they've got no out-and-out striker that's performing, i.e. Jesus and i.e. obviously Aguero, I think that Gundogan is going to get a more creative space going forward. And I'm worried about not owning him. I think from a points per million standpoint, it's a no-brainer. Gundogan, Smith Rowe to Gundogan is an absolute no-brainer for me. And Adams to Calvert-Lewin, if you can do that as well for -4. To be honest, dude, yeah. Do it, man. Adams, Calvert-Lewin, Smith Rowe to Gundogan, and best of luck to you, Nihal, man. Those are good moves. They're upgrades to your team. But yeah, Geneva, have you got any final... What are you captaining? Gundogan, yeah?
Gundogan.
100%?
Yeah, 100%. Someone was saying Liverpool don't play Brighton, but that game week 22. Not this week, it's the week after that they play. So yes, Salah for that. But yeah, Gundogan this week is pretty much set.
Salah against Brighton?
If I took a hit for Salah, I would captain him. I don't really feel I need to take a hit.
I think I might be captaining him in that game too. So I'll be singing for Salah. I'll get the guitar in the studio and I'll sing for Salah if he doesn't score by half time. All right, we'll jeer it.
I'll join you for that then.
Yeah,
cheers, mate.
Geneva, man, you are a legend. Thanks for coming on. You stay safe. Look after yourself. And
thanks. You too.
Speak to you soon.
Take it easy.
Take care, bro.
Cheers, man.
What a nice guy. We've got some awesome people in the queued up. We've got Karma Baby's been waiting a while. Let's get Karma in. Karma, what's going on? Karma.
You're muted, Karma.
Gentlemen, how are you?
What's happening, KB?
Very good. Oh, KB! I hadn't thought about that one. Thank you very much.
KB, what's happening, dude?
I'm very good.
I've heard that you've not got a moderator position in the YouTube.
I don't, but it's okay.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Is that right?
You know, I've still got my training wings on Discord, so it's okay.
I see. Well, you're not working hard enough. That's what it is. I think Blonde's in charge of that. I think you need to speak to Blonde.
Okay, I'll ask her nicely then.
How's it going?
All good. Happy Friday, by the way. You guys are decidedly sober for a Friday night. What's that about?
It's Friday. I tell you what. Do you want me to go and get some tiki fire?
Yeah, do it. Let's all have some. I'm on the Jameson at the moment.
All right. I'm in a good mood. It's Friday night. Of course, I'll go and get some. You guys can hold the fort, and
Yeah, we got this. No, see, you say that I'm, coming across sober. I'm not drunk, but it's Friday night and the wine is open.
Well, I think you're one of those guys, Dredd, who you can never tell if they're drunk or not.
No, yeah, that is true. Actually, you can never tell if I'm drunk or not.
Well, with me, you can always tell. Can we do one thing? Sorry.
Did he bring your team up before you went?
It's in there, but I think I want to do one thing actually before you look at my team, because Brew's been asking this question in Discord and in YouTube for a while, right? Mm-hmm. And he's got this itch now with this question. So what was it? Hang on, let me find it in the chat. He's got a transfer decision
in the chat as well. So
yes,
let's get
actually it's a decision that I have and a lot of people might have as well, right? So is Bamford to DCL for a -4 worth it?
For -4, okay. Who are Leeds? I know Leeds are playing. They're away to Leicester.
Leeds have got Leicester away.
They're away to Everton, aren't they?
No, Leicester.
No, you're quite right. Yeah, to Leicester. I would say yes. I'd take that -4. I'd get rid of Bamford. I would.
Yeah.
Get DCL in.
I think it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and captain.
And if it doesn't pay off in this week, it probably will over the next 3, because Everton have okay fixtures, and also there's a good chance they have a double in Gameweek 24 as well, right? So
Yeah. Although
I think it's okay.
I'd do it now. I'd want to get like on top of both of their fixtures, and opposed to just one.
Oh wait, I've got it completely wrong. Wait, his move was Kane to DCL for a -4. Well then,
what? Okay, well I'll do that anyway because Kane's injured.
Yeah, then it has to be worth it.
Yeah, I'll do that anyway.
Sorry, Brew. I just completely mangled your question there.
I mean, if it turns out that Kane came back sooner than we all think, then you can easily just go back to Kane. After the next two, maybe when because then Everton will be playing Man United. You might not want them then. You can go back to Kane, who I believe would have been playing West Brom at that time.
Man United is not a terrible attacking fixture, though, is it? I mean, you're happy enough to play forwards again.
Oh yeah, no. Of course.
What's this thing about Benny Hill? Wait. What's this thing about Benny Hill? What's this thing about Benny Hill? What's this thing about Benny Hill? It's copyrighted, right? I can't play it. I can't play Benny Hill.
No, you can't. You can't play Benny Hill. It's copyrighted. Yeah, that. Yeah. I don't know. I put back into Discord earlier.
Check the stream, dude.
They want me to do it. Alright, so there you go. I think we were meant to be playing that as a theme tune to...
Let's play Ernie the Milkman. Do you know who Ernie the Milkman is?
Yes, I do. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
fastest milkman in the West.
Fastest milkman in the West.
Ernie. Yeah, the youngsters in the chat will have absolutely no idea what we're talking about.
I don't know if your chief moderator would approve of the Benny Hill stuff. Like, was there a time when he played that?
Who's the chief moderator?
Well, you just told me it was Blonde, wasn't it?
No. She's not the chief moderator.
Oh, sorry. Right. Okay.
She's just.
But she decides who the YouTube moderators are.
She's not the chief moderator. She just outranks you, mate.
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah. Everyone outranks me. That's okay. But was there a time when
Anurag outranks you, mate? No, I'm even joking.
Was there a time when Benny Hill ran around to that music and wasn't chasing women in bikinis?
Or were they chasing him?
They were chasing him. Bruce says he should be the chief moderator. I think there's only way to settle this. Fight!
Surely it's could be him, could be Firetog.
I think we should just keep everyone on the same playing field right now. Well, let's go ahead and give Karma his spanner, shall we? I need to ask: Is Blonde in the chat?
I did see her.
She is in Discord at the moment, but maybe not at her computer.
No, she's not. See, look.
Oh. Should I go behind the back?
There you go. Now she's not here. Okay.
Should I go behind the back? Hang on. Is she answering my question? Should I give Karma Baby moderator status in chat, Blonde?
She just said no, so it's fine.
She said do it. Can you do me a favour and type something in the chat for me? Hello, William. How's it going, mate? Up the Villa. Karma. You got a fellow Villa fan in the chat, mate.
Oh, who was that?
William Benison. William Benison.
Okay, very good.
I'm open.
Oh wait, hang on. I'm gonna type something, right?
I'm hoping that there's enough Villa fans in the world that you don't know them all. God, how long are you typing for, man?
No, I don't think I'm a moderator yet.
Oh, that was going to be such a good line.
Congratulations, Karma Baby, you're now a moderator.
Yay!
In YouTube. So yeah, have you actually come on the show to talk about your team, or are you just here to kind
Yes. I know I'm the biggest troll in Discord, but yeah, I when it comes to FPL, I do like to talk football sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was funny last night. Just after the live stream, we were talking about the two different types of managers there are when it comes to transfers. So there's people like you who don't mind making early moves, right? You made that early Rudiger move, and I was kind of shocked.
Yeah. People are often shocked about things that I do. I kind of like it.
I mean, I think about making those moves, but then I typically never make the move until 1 hour before deadline. So even before the last game week started, I was hovering over the wildcard. I was like, oh man, this is just not going well. I need to do major surgery. And then the guys on Discord talked me out of it. And then I was thinking, actually, you know what? -12, and actually I could fix things. And then the next day I was like, actually, you know what? -8 is not too bad. I could do a -8. And that was before Kane got injured. And then Kane got injured, and still I'm thinking, actually, you know what? -8's not too bad. And now I'm thinking, actually, you know what? -4. Now it's -4. So, yeah. And tomorrow, I think it'll still be -4.
Dread, what's your thoughts? Is he overthinking this?
No, I like it. I actually like it.
So I'll tell you the moves I was planning.
Go on then.
Kane out and Anguissa out.
Yeah,
and it would be DCL and Gundogan. I know those are the two names that are floating around.
Oh, mate, perfect.
Yeah,
perfect. Honestly, dude, if you're playing both of them. And who are you going to be benching though?
Bamford. Then it would be 3-5-2 with Bamford first.
Oh, Bamford, benching Bamford, mate. Gonna backfire,
well, I think that the 5 midfielders that I would have at that point. I don't want to bench Soucek. I think Soucek's better to have ahead of Bamford.
Bamford is the logical bench choice. You can't play two. Unfortunately, you can't go all out attack this year. Well, anymore. Because I would obviously play Bamford over Mitchell, but the 3-5-2 is the way forward, mate. In this situation, bringing in Gundogan in, Anguissa, and Calvert-Lewin for Kane. I think that's a really strong team, dude. And that'll be for what, a -8?
That'll be -4. By the way, I'm playing Dan Bull this week in the Super Cup. I've got to take Dan Bull down a peg. He's on 6 points. Yeah. He needs a leg chopped off this week.
He's flying higher. He doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah. But I'm even giving him my moves, you know.
I'm rooting for you, Dan. You can do this. Kane to Werner, please pray for me, says William Benison. You really like to play differently, don't you, William?
How many minutes did Werner get last week?
Big fat 0 there.
Big fat 0.
Yeah. What do you think that is? Why? What's going on there?
I heard a rumour saying apparently Werner just wasn't ready. I don't know what that meant.
Ready?
But then also, I think Tuchel may have said something along the lines that his first team selection that he made, it's not anything to do with tactics or read anything into it. He just wants to see his players basically. So I don't think we have much to go on from the first match that he's played and his first team that he's selected.
Denver in the chat has asked, what games will I be streaming? Well, tomorrow I won't be streaming any because of the pure situation. The fact that is I've got a wedding anniversary, my first wedding anniversary tomorrow. So tomorrow is a family day. But I will be back on Sunday, and it'll probably be covering I'll just confirm the timings on it. It'll probably be at for the Leicester Leeds game at 2:00. Yeah, Leicester Leeds at 2:00. There you go. That'll be a given at 2:00, and then we'll see how it goes. And then of course, Steve-O may do a review show. He doesn't tend to do watch-alongs. He doesn't like doing watch-alongs, but he'll probably do a few members videos. So keep an eye out for the members videos. Ziyech is the new Gundogan. I wouldn't go that far, I admit. Yeah. So do you want to stay on, Karma, while we get the next caller in?
Sure, why not?
I think your moves are great, mate. And Anguissa out, Kane out, Calvert-Lewin in, Gundogan in. It's nice. It's nice, dude.
So now that I've made my moves public, Dan, this is the rule, right? The kind of courtesy rule in the Super Cup. Dan has to tell me what moves he's making, right?
I've not heard of those rules, but if you want to make that a thing, then we can kind of have an agreement behind closed door.
I think it's in the small print of the Super Cup there somewhere. Fire Talk, I think he hit it.
Right.
Pretty sure he did.
Polaris, that's a name I haven't read out for a while. How you doing, mate? Connor Tobin, good evening to you, dude. Can I ask you guys who we're getting in next? Next caller.
I think Hussam. I think Hussam's been in here for a little while.
Gaza's been there a while as well. I think Gaza was in before Hussam.
Yeah, Gaza may have been in before, yeah.
Gaza, let's bring Gaza in then. Good evening, Gaza. How's it going, mate?
Unmute yourself, guys.
Yeah, have you ever read the back of these bottles? I'm going to pause this. I'm going to give you a bit of a history lesson. Good evening, Gaza. How you doing, mate? You right?
I'm good, thanks. Yeah.
Right. So here we go. In 1740, Admiral Edward Vernon enforced a reduction in the strength of the British Navy's rum ration. When his men complained, Vernon suggested the addition of limes and sugar to make the drink more enjoyable. We created Old J in honour of his unlikely mixologist, bringing Vernon's concept into the 21st century by infusing our special blend of 11 flavours into the finest Caribbean rum. With Old J Tiki Fire, we addressed the strength reduction by increasing the alcohol proof level to 15 litres, but keep the same great tasting lime, sugar and spices to create a truly special rum. 75.5% alcohol, ladies and gentlemen.
Poof. My God.
Right, moving on. Hello, good evening, Gaza. What's going on? Please drink responsibly.
Yeah. I've put my team in the live stream screenshot, I think.
Yeah. Okay. You having a good season?
I had an awful start, but I'm up to 170k now, I think. So yeah, it's not going too bad.
170k. That's decent, dude.
Yeah.
That's very decent. So you got Martinez there. You got the trio of Robertson, Stones, Cancelos, and then you got Salah, Son, Grealish. I mean, your team's pretty decent, apart from the fact you got two leads that you probably want to get rid of, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've been through it all this week. I had no idea what I was going to do, but now I'm thinking. So I've got 2.3 in the bank. So I was thinking of just doing Rafinha to Gundogan or Maddison, but I just think everyone is going for Gundogan, and it's a bit boring.
I don't know if it's boring, mate. I don't know if it's boring. I'm worried. I don't own him, and I'm really panicking every time I watch Man City.
They've got Sheffield and Burnley in the next two, and then they've got Liverpool and Spurs. Yeah, and I see the Liverpool and Spurs games both being pretty low scoring.
I see. I'm the opposite. I think they've got more potential to score goals in those games because I think the Sheffield and Sheffield sit back and Burnley will sit back. I think looking at the fixtures, you can't read him like that. You can't read him on paper being red. You can't do that with Man City. They thrive against space, and if you give them space, you're gonna concede goals. And Spurs are pretty shocking, to be honest, at the back. And
I mean, you say that, guys, and Gundogan is still only 15.8% owned.
Yeah,
so
true.
I mean, we're we get involved and we're in the Twitter and we're in that bubble, and it seems everyone there might be bringing in Gundogan, but really he's still a pretty big differential, really.
Yeah. So last week I benched Rafinha and Chris Wood. So they got quite a lot of points, which is pretty annoying. But
yeah.
So at the moment, I'm thinking of doing Robertson.
Did you bench boost? Sorry, Gaza. Did you bench boost? Is that why you've got a...
No, I don't know. I just have a decent bench for some reason.
Yeah, you just got a decent bench, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, Fabry on the bench.
So I'm thinking. I've been persuaded by someone in in the Discord to do Robertson to Luca Dean from Everton.
You've been persuaded. You're not playing your own game.
Everyone keeps banging on about it, and then I thought about it. And then
who persuaded you, Gaza? Who was it?
Oh, it was the guy that's got.
Do you mean sabotaged you?
No. But listen, Robertson, he's got West Ham away this week. There is no chance he keeps a clean sheet. Liverpool don't have a proper centre back. I really don't see them keeping. I don't think they
don't have any proper centre backs actually.
And Luca Dean he's playing Newcastle at home this week. So I don't know. I'm still completely undecided. And then captaincy, it's on Grealish at the moment, which is mostly because of his kickoff time. Because I don't want to captain a player. I would captain Cancelo, but having him at 3 o'clock, if he doesn't do well, the whole week it just feels like, oh, okay, my captain's played, not much left. But the fact Grealish is playing an 8 PM kickoff against Southampton, when he got 15 points against them early in the season, I'm quite tempted to captain him.
It's not a bad shout.
Sounds like you're justifying it for yourself here, man.
But the other issue I've still got Bamford and Dallas and Rafinha. And
but a few weeks ago, everyone was loving that.
Yeah,
it's weird, isn't it? How everything can change in a matter of 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I need to make sure I do my transfers tonight because I'll probably sleep in and miss the deadline tomorrow.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's either going to be Robertson to Luca Dean or Rafinha to probably Gundogan.
I'd go for the Rafinha myself.
100%. 100% Rafinha to Gundogan. I think.
But also, this might sound weird. I think that Rafinha is the best Leeds option, and Bamford. I think I might even start Mitchell over Bamford this week. I think he's such a bad option.
I wouldn't do that.
His form in his last few games has been shocking, and listen to the. I'm calling it now. I think there's a chance he gets benched this weekend. He got subbed in the 59th minute.
You put Mitchell first sub anyway.
Yeah. Although, Leicester without Ndidi and Evans, could be chances there.
Well, you got Stan and Gabriel Gerrard, but yeah, go for it, Karma.
Gaza, set your alarm for the morning, sleep on it. But I think you'll come to your senses in the morning. I'm in a similar boat to you. I have a lot of options, but I agree with the guys that Rafinha to Gundogan is the sensible play. Yeah.
Because Robertson, I guess he could still get an attacking return. But yeah, cheers for the advice. I will sleep on it and make sure I set an alarm. Otherwise, that would be bad.
Cheers, Gaza. You're a legend, mate. Thank you for coming on.
Cheers. Good luck.
Get up in the morning and do your transfer then.
Yeah, get that alarm. Don't forget.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers, man. Okay, who are we getting in next?
Next.
Hussein, was it?
Hussein, yeah.
Hussein, yeah.
Good evening, Hussein. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, hello, Jason.
Hi, how you doing, guys? Yeah, I'm good, man.
Hey, how you doing?
I see you
Happy anniversary, by the way.
Thank you. Do you know what the worst thing is? I'm such a bad husband. I've just realised that the thing I've bought my wife is not actually going to arrive until Monday.
Yeah, no problem.
But it's fine because I'm going to treat her tomorrow to a nice day, so it's fine. That's what it matters. Yeah, it'll be nice. It'll be a nice break from things. I'll probably be keeping half an ear on football though, of course. Unless I try to do a whole day without knowing anything, that would be quite interesting. I think I could do that.
Match of the day challenge.
Do you think I should?
Yeah, why not? Like, enjoy your day on your anniversary, mate. And do match of the day challenge be awesome.
Yes, stay off the social media.
Yeah, stay off.
Yeah, well, I don't go on social media. Like, I'm hardly ever on it. I mean, I could easily just turn off. I don't know. I'll see how it goes tomorrow. If I do
mate. Family day tomorrow.
No. What I mean is, I may find out through other ways. I mean, like, do a match of the day challenge, says the FPL Maestro. Should I? I'll tweet it out. Hang on, here we go. Should I do a match of the day challenge for tomorrow? If I can get 10 replies to that tweet, I'll do it. There you go. Boom. Hashtag sellout. What's going on then with this team of yours?
Well, it's pretty good. I'm having a happy game week, I guess. So I went straight from KDB to Sterling, and I've been advising my friends in my league, actually. I've been telling them to go for Gundogan over Sterling. So in order for me to captain Sterling, because no one else has Sterling, and I know. Between my friends in the league.
Yeah.
So I was betting that they will go and captain Bruno, and I was willing to captain Sterling. So it played off. I jumped 2 places and. So,
I like the Sterling captaincy. Karma, Dread, do you want to kind of throw it?
I like the Sterling captaincy.
I love this team.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
I'm down with the Sterling captaincy. Yeah.
Souček on the bench though. Maybe play Bamford.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
Souček.
I was going to ask her if I think it's more appropriate to play Souček in place of Bamford. I was planning to get rid of Bamford and go for DCL, but I didn't have the money to do it, so I did one Bissaka to Lucadini in order to get out money off my bench in the next game weeks. And I was planning to get Son or Kane, but with the injury, I think I could wait a little more. Maybe in game week 23, I'll go Son to in place of Sterling. And then I could do Souček to Gundogan, maybe to cover City. It's a long one, but yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest with you right now. Looking at your team, just one move: Souček on, Bamford off. I don't think you need to make any transfers in this team at all. Captain Sterling.
No, not this game week. I've already made my transfers. Yeah. Made my transfer. Transferred out one Bissaka and I got in Lucadini. So
brilliant! Excellent.
That's it.
And we've got Ray's in the chat saying you should switch Johnston and Leno because since Arteta has played versus United has not scored a goal. Well, Ray's, that's going to change, mate, tomorrow. So
I'm betting that Manchester will score a goal. Maybe I will get some saves from Johnston. I'm not wishing for. Well, I'm wishing for a clean sheet from him, but I'll be okay with some saves. Maybe a clean sheet. I'm betting on West Brom to get a win against Fulham. So
it's playing Souček due to his Crystal Palace. I mean. Nihal's there is kindly just done another super chat about Souček. I think playing Souček. I'm not quite sure. What does he mean by that? He's playing Souček.
I think what he's saying is he playing Souček because of the returns that he got in his previous game? Actually, that was against Palace.
Yeah.
For me though, I'm literally thinking just in this particular team, I think I'd rather play Souček ahead of Bamford. Not to do what he scored last week.
For my team, I think I'm playing Souček not because he had the hole in the last match. I already benched him because Bamford was playing Newcastle, but he showed so bad form, and he was subbed off at 59 minutes, I think. So Souček maybe the good call to go for.
Yeah, and also he's up against Leicester, which are a good defence. So yeah.
And the short answer to the super chat there is he didn't just haul against Crystal Palace. He has had 3 double point hauls in 6 weeks.
Yeah, he's been pretty damn hot for West Ham. To be honest with you, I think I'm going to say that Souček is West Ham's most important player. I really do. Yeah. I do think that. I believe that.
He does everything. If you watch him, actually, he's not just an attacking asset. He does interceptions.
I would know how much he covers, how much ground he covers, because he's all over the place. Like, he is box to box. We've got Clon X in the chat, a name I've not read out. I don't think I've ever read that name out. So welcome to the stream, my friend. Richarlison will get a brace. Mark my words. Discuss.
I'm thinking about getting him.
Wow.
Definitely.
Really?
Yeah, Richarlison. I think it's just over 5% owned as well.
So who do you think is the best team to target in the next couple of fixtures?
Newcastle.
Yeah,
why not?
But,
they're leaking goals, so yeah, target them.
So I think people should bring Everton players and Leicester players.
Yeah, not only that though, it's because it's looking back at the data of when all of those good assets for Everton were in, and when they were all playing together, they tend to put in get points and get wins. So that's what I'm really targeting. Also, they have some decent fixtures, so I'm taking the punt. It seems like a good educated punt to take, and it could pay off. It's fun too.
I'm actually a little bit worried about Chilwell and the new manager.
Why are you worried?
The substitution of him at the 17th minute was it wasn't an alarm. We don't know who's gonna play or not.
No, we don't know. But I mean, the fact that he actually started maybe just outweighs it. Maybe he just wanted to freshen it up and try and get that goal.
I don't think you should read into that too much, to be honest with you. I mean, the fact of the matter is we know what Chilwell's capable of. We know how his attacking output. We know he's decent in defence as well. I don't see his position being under threat, personally.
Just about teams to attack. The reason I said Newcastle is if you look at recent fixtures and actually the season as a whole, they don't actually have a defensive midfielder. They don't have a number 8 at all in the entire squad. Shelby doesn't play there.
Cut through them like a knife through butter, right?
And if you look at who has scored against Newcastle in previous weeks, Rafinha, Harrison, Grealish, getting returns against Newcastle. They have no one protecting that back four.
Yeah.
So if one player that hasn't been mentioned is Rodriguez, maybe.
That's a really good point, mate.
Yeah.
That's actually, Karma, I did mention him earlier on, and I got shot down.
Sorry.
I mentioned his name, and I mentioned it earlier on, and he was like, "No, I don't want to be in for each." Okay, fine. But I do think you're right. I think you are. You're right to bring that up. To be honest with you, I think Rodriguez is being overlooked. Very quickly, I just want to say I brought in Richarlison and Digne this week for -4. Yeah, Clon1X could easily Clon1X could easily pay off, mate. Don't know who you took out though for that -4. I want to say, guys, we are over 129 people tuning in. We are on 55 likes. Can we get those likes up, please? Helps boost the stream, get it kind of get more viewers to come and find out about us. Help us get up to the 6,500 mark that we're trying to get to. And if you are enjoying it, please hit that subscribe button also.
And maybe join Discord and get to know the new bots.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. We haven't talked about the bot, have we? Who's Sam?
Yeah.
Who's Sam? You are a guest. You're a guest on this. You're a guest on this show tonight. You have absolutely not had any kind of incentive to promote the Discord. Why is Discord worth joining, in your opinion?
It was fun for me, but since the first day I joined the Discord, I was hanging around in the Hangouts. I've been talking to some of the guys, sharing my plans because I was at the time I knew. It was fun. I got some
you're quite new to this.
Advices.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. And by the way, I was thinking about the time when I shared my team for the double game week, and I've done -8, and I changed Robinson as if you remember it to Chilwell for -8, and then Robinson got a red card for the first game. So
yeah, I remember this. Yeah.
It was 100% worth it to join the Discord and call you guys and share that thought process.
That's good, man. And the bot as well. We cannot forget about the bot. The people tuning in thinking, what are you on about, a bot? Well, on our Discord, we've got a live rank checker called the Rank Me bot. The Rank Me bot, or the Spank Me bot, as Karma Baby likes to call it. It gives you a live readout of your performance and your team. It'll bring your team up on the screen. So if you're in a chat with someone, if you're talking in a voice or a text channel, you can bring up your screen. Basically an embed link of your team with the live rank during the game week, which updates with bonus points and stuff like that using the API, the power of the API from FPL. And we're seeing a lot more people using that, and it's only going to get better and better as we go forward. And we've got a guy called Semi Sweet Potato we want to thank for that. The guy is just an absolute genius. There's no two ways about it. He is, and it's very kind of him to do that and help us out with that. Sam, you got any final words to say before we move on to the next caller, dude? By the way, this stuff is really strong.
I did share another picture with you guys, which is my ranking from game week 16 to game week 20. I've jumped from 1,600,000 to 200,000. So I'm pretty happy with that.
Those are some huge leaps, man.
That is brilliant, dude. That is brilliant. Well done. 4 green arrows in a row.
Yeah, actually, since the announcement of double game week.
Sorry, dude. Sorry, very quickly. If that's not proof that you should not give up at FPL, I do not know what is. Even Steve should carry on, because that is some major gains right there, buddy. Well done.
I have a question for you, Hussam, with those jumps, actually. How many hits did you take in those weeks?
Well, actually, I did get a hit from game week 9 to game week 11, I think. And by that time, my team was settled. I got some 50 points. I was 1 million at the time, 1,400,000, 1,500,000. And then, actually, since the announcement of the double game week in game week 19, I was planning to, because I didn't have the free hit shit, so I was planning to build my team for the blank, and then I will wildcard for the game week 19. So that didn't go as I planned, because the games that were cancelled. So I got 33 points in game week 16, and then I got 84 points in game week 17 with the changes that I made, and then I wildcarded in game week 18 and then bench boosted game week 19. So it played well, and I have the team that you guys have already there.
It's a huge jump.
I'm pretty happy.
Well done, man. Well done. Well, good use of your chips and good use of your transfers, man. And I hope that your good luck continues with that Sterling captain, because he's the person I'm going to be captaining this week. So
yeah, I'm going to captain Sterling too.
Yeah, Hussam, I hope to speak to you again soon, buddy. You take care of yourself, man.
Thank you.
All the best.
Have a nice stream.
Yeah, speak soon, man.
Bye.
See you, dude.
Bye. Oh my God, we got a Marty. Freaking hell, guys! We got Marty McFly in the chat. Yes. Oh my god, what's going on? I'm 4,000 in the world. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure I'm doing that well.
He's got to wait though. Maxo's been waiting.
Maxo's been waiting. Good evening, Maxo. You're live on the Elite FPL show. What's going on, my friend?
You all right, lads? How are we all doing?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm all right. I finally made my transfer this week because I've spent the whole last couple of days just being torn and like emotionally conflicted on what transfers to make. So eventually, I guess you could say I've decided to bite the bullet and just transferred in Rashford to Mane and Kane to DCL for a -4 hit.
Wow. Okay, so Mane then. When asked earlier on today whether or not Sterling or Mane was the transfer in of preference, Dread FPL, a Spurs fan, said Sterling. Dread, what do you make of this Mane transfer by Maxo?
Dread FPL's a Spurs fan? What?
Sorry, Liverpool.
Yeah.
Liverpool, that's what I meant. That's what I said.
I knew what you meant.
One more sip of the tiki.
No, you know what? Mane's looks really good. You know, and with the improvement in Trent and everything, getting those balls over there, you know, it's a good shout. You know, and everything. Personally, for me, I wouldn't make that move myself because I haven't got the faith. But if you've got the faith and your gut's telling you to do it, then go for it.
Thank you. I've got Gundogan and Cancelo as Man City cover-up, so I think Mane is a safe option. He has gone a bit under the radar this second half of the season, I guess you could say. Just come off a decent game week. I think he got 2 assists and a goal.
I don't know if he has gone under the radar, mate. I watched
7% ownership.
I don't know, mate. I watched that game and I was literally saying on the stream, I said he's very wasteful. Like in the first half, Mane, it was all Mane. The ball was being Trent Alexander-Arnold was hitting that ball to Mane pretty much every minute, and he had some really big opportunities to score, and he fluffed his lines 2 or 3 times. And yeah, okay, he did get a haul in the end, but I don't know if it is a wise move to bring in Mane. I feel that Salah is the better of the picks for Liverpool, and I feel Sterling, if I was going to spend that money on a player, it'll be Sterling for me, and I'll be putting the arm on him. But I respect it, I really do, but I feel it's a bit of a knee jerk. That's my honest opinion.
I see where you're coming from. I do have Salah in my team as well, but in terms of stats, Mane is up there. I think the top expected goal involvement in the league at the moment. When you compare that to Sterling, he's also playing against, I wouldn't say I would nowhere near call it an informed Sheffield United team, but they have just come off a 2-1 win over Man United.
Without defending, mate, I think any school, anyone over the age of 16 playing in a football team probably would score against our defence at the weekend, earlier in the week. It was awful. To be honest, but yeah, I think it's a really bold move going with Mane. I feel that who are you going to be captaining, dude?
Well, if I show you my team, I've got an abundance of options. Like this week, I think it's going to be a really high scoring game week. There's so many great options. I've got the likes of Gundogan. Okay, I'm just uploading it here. I've got Gundogan, even Fernandez, brought in Calvert-Lewin, great option. Newcastle at home, Newcastle in poor form. Steve Bruce, I don't know what he's still doing at the club, if I'm being honest. Mane could be even greater differential. And you've got the likes of Cancelo. I could easily see a clean sheet, and he's basically a midfielder, so he's bound to get some attacking returns. His haul was impending for a solid 4-5 game weeks. I could see him getting another 17-pointer on his day. Even Antonio, Liverpool this season have been shocking. They lost to Burnley, Southampton. They've drew to, I think it was West Brom, Newcastle, Fulham, and Brighton or something. With these games in hand, West Ham, I can't see them sitting back and going for a 0-0 draw. I think they will attack Liverpool, which equally means that Mane and Salah could hit them on the counter attack, especially how they don't have any they don't have any centre backs Liverpool at the moment. They've got what's his name, Phillips and Henderson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I could see Henderson taking that leadership responsibility, and as a centre midfielder, taking that responsibility as a centre back.
you say that, right? But I mean, he hasn't really put a foot wrong for me when I've watched him play centre back. I mean, Dread, do you want to butt in on that? He's done alright, isn't he? He's done alright. Yeah. He's not. I don't think I've seen him make I mean, yeah, Phillips, yes.
That's a new partnership. You've got to remember.
Yeah, that's the thing that worries me. You know, I mean, they're good players individually, obviously, but you know, I'm a strong believer that a centre back needs to be a partnership, and they need to have some time together. So,
exactly,
that's the bit that worries me, to be honest.
We've got some apparently there's some Liverpool transfer news at 10:30 tonight. Says JC.
Oh. About that Mane move, I don't hate it. I actually thought Mane looked really, really good last night. The chances where it kind of seemed he was wasteful, actually he kind of needed to get a shot off early, so they weren't that easy chances. But I thought he looked really, really up for it last night, much better than Salah has been over the last few weeks. So I don't mind the Mane move, but when I look at the fixtures and see what the fixtures that Rashford has, I probably wouldn't make the move for a -4, because if you look a few weeks ahead, United have got West Brom, Newcastle at a time when Liverpool's fixtures really, really suck. So not sure that -4 for Mane was worth it, but you've already made it now, so...
Yeah, I see what you mean. Rashford is sitting really wide at the moment. He's playing as like a right midfielder, which is, in terms of FPL points, is not the one for me at the moment. I mean, yes, he does have good fixtures, but if you look at
left, to be honest, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly, cutting in on his foot.
No, I see that. I really do. I just feel that the move to Mane is completely differential. Like in the fact that like most people are kind of looking to bring Gundogan. Like obviously you've got him in. I know that. But I mean, doubling up on Salah and Mane, that's something we're not really seeing much of at the moment. And you could be ahead of a curve there, or you could end up being frustrated with the fact that Mane is going to be outscored by Salah. In which case, if you're happy with that, that's fine. I mean, you're bringing in Mane and you're throwing the armband on Gundogan. Is that going to be definite for against Sheffield United?
Well, I'm still undecided on captaincy. Like, what are your opinions? Who do you think I should go for out of all my players? Gundogan seems to be like the best option, considering he's got 7 goals in his last 8 games. You know, if he was a 10 million midfielder, I reckon you'd see a lot more ownership, a lot more captaincy. It's just because of the how much he's worth and his history. I'd say he's been, I guess you could say, living in the shadow of Kevin De Bruyne, and now De Bruyne's injuries let him finally escape that shadow and just sort of...
He's playing a different role, isn't he? He's playing a different position. Years gone by, he's been sitting much more deeper. He's kind of been the assister of the assister. He's not really been getting involved in the box too much. It just seems like Pep's been kind of eager to throw him forward, and maybe he's seen something in training. Maybe he's very mindful that Jesus is not performing, and obviously Aguero's unfit, so he's having to rely on someone, and that someone is Gundogan. And to be fair to Gundogan, he's got an eye for goal. He's very good, and his movement's really good. I feel that he's an absolute gem for FPL. I think he's a diamond, and I think if you don't own him, like me, you're a fool, and you should look at trying and getting him in. And I think the armband is a sensible one. I think it's a decent fixture on paper. People going Cancelo over Gundogan. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, Cancelo, you're almost, I wouldn't say guaranteed, but there's a high chance of a clean sheet here. So you know for a fact he would probably not blank. Whereas Gundogan, you've got Foden, you've got Bernardo Silva, even Sterling, like you mentioned earlier, all great options who I could see potentially also scoring. And then it's just like who is going to get the goal or the attacking returns out of those 4 great options. Obviously, Gundogan has provided in the last 8 games, 7 goals. So I think he is a safe bet with the form and picture.
Do you have the mindset that Gundogan's returned so many times over the last few weeks that it can't carry on? And that you kind of think, right, I've missed those points. Or maybe, for myself, I think of it, right, I've missed out on those points. I can't see him carrying on with it. I'm fine to captain elsewhere. Obviously, you've got the armband on him. Or do you feel like people should be getting him in? Curious.
Well, if there's any time you're going to get him in, it's these next 2 game weeks, because after that the fixtures aren't looking that brilliant. But he is, I guess you could say, due a blank. 14 points this game week. Like last week, I think he got 10, and the week before that 8. So unless he's some sort of magician, he might not be able to keep up this insane form. He could just get an assist, and that I'd be fine with that. But I do have other good options like Calvert-Lewin. He could be a good differential captaincy pick this week. A lot of people on Twitter going for him. Newcastle look just absolutely drained at the moment, and he should have scored last week. Like if Calvert-Lewin scored last week, I reckon a lot more people would feel confident in him at the moment, especially with Digne as well getting the crosses in the box for him to attack.
I mean that fixture's got.
Didn't DCL return in the cup? Sorry for interrupting you, Jason. Didn't he return in the cup? Or am I
that's against Luton Town. It's different gravy, mate. I'm sorry.
Yeah, of course.
But who did they play last week? He should have scored a goal. Was it I can't quite remember. But still, I think he'll get opportunities against Newcastle. And like you said earlier, Karma, Newcastle don't have a holding midfielder, which is James Rodriguez attacking potential.
I think Rodriguez is a standout pick this week. I think he's that fixture, like Karma was saying earlier on, Newcastle haven't got that CDM really that does the job, and I can see Rodriguez getting a lot of space and time on the ball and really impacting the game. I would like to have him in, but I think people are just gravitating towards Calvert-Lewin also.
Yeah, exactly. If I would to bet on anyone getting points this week from an Everton point of view, it'd be Calvert-Lewin. Although I do like, it's too risky, but Richarlison is on penalties and he could be a threat as well.
Okay, so I just want to quickly update you guys on the tweet that I sent out a few minutes ago. I tweeted out, should I do the Match of the Day challenge? And I will say we've had 9 people comment. I said if we have 10 people comment on it, then I'll do it. So just throwing that out there. Thank you, buddy, for coming on. Maxo, I feel that we are getting over time now. We're past 10 o'clock. I'm going to get in trouble with the missus in a minute.
Thanks a lot. Have a good game week.
Cheers, Maxo.
See ya.
Thanks for calling, man.
See you, bro.
Right, Marty McFly and Mattia is going to come on. Marty, what's going on, buddy? What's your dilemma this week? You're in the top 100.
Marty?
It's going to go down. That's the dilemma.
What's going to go down?
Going
your
down.
rank?
The first red arrow in a while, and I don't know. It's just
Marty,
I can feel it.
Marty, you're taking the piss, aren't you? What rank are you?
I need to turn it around. It's
what rank are you, Marty?
Turn what around?
Turn it around.
Turn it around. You.
Well,
how many green hours in a row, man?
I was 3K.
What's your rank, Marty?
I was 3K and then went down to 4,600 here, and I don't know. It's like looking at people's teams on the show.
Get him off.
Mine's not.
Get him off.
Mine's not. Mine's not.
No, leave him on. Leave him on. Wait.
No. For the benefit of the chat and the people that
Let
are
me at him.
in Hangouts,
right?
Yeah, Marty comes in and he's been like way up there, less than 5K, like for ages, and he comes in and he is like what he just is now. He worries about his team. He's so passionate about it and everything. But it is kind of funny because he's way ahead of all of us, and we're like, it's just brilliant. I love it.
It's a double-edged sword.
Love you, Marty.
Marty, I got a question for you. Sorry for interrupting you. I got a question. Have you ever played golf?
I have.
You have? What? Did you ever have a handicap in golf?
Just play with some beers and nothing too serious.
Wow. Well, why don't you take that same approach to FPL? Because if you ever play golf seriously and keep your expectations as high as you do in FPL, you're going to be incredibly frustrated, mate. It's just...
with golf. Like, I know I'll never be able to compete with like the Tiger Woods over here. I'm competing with, you know, Steve-O, Jason. I'm competing with like the best of the best, right?
Fuck off.
But FPL is luck game. FPL is a luck game, mate. It's mostly luck.
Hang on a minute. Hang on. I think we're like, isn't Steve-O like 1.6 million places between you where you are and where he is right now? Like, there's absolutely like, you are not competing with me and Steve-O. You are literally competing with yourself, mate.
The picks you gave me are good, so now I'm needing your help here. I'm looking at my.
Okay, mate.
Go on then.
Let's go, mate.
Sabotage his team, shall we?
I saw some stats with Son without Kane. He looks good. I'm a little worried there too because I have Salah and Son that I'm going to pick one of them. I don't know who, and I don't know who to bench here either, like goalie wise. So if you can give me a couple ideas, I still have a transfer. I'm thinking.
I have an idea. Right, stop me if I'm wrong, but shouldn't you move Bernardo Silva to Gundogan? You can't, can you? You can't do it.
Hang on. I think you should do a -16, mate.
No, Marty, tell everyone in the chat why you can't move Bernardo Silva to Gundogan.
No, I can.
Well, you can't actually. There's a reason why you can't.
Why can't he do it?
Because he has a bet with someone and he has to keep Bernardo in his team for 2 weeks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can't do that.
I mean, that's the least of my concerns. But yeah.
For me, anyway. Sorry. More seriously, Justin is the one that stands out. I actually think Justin's the one you need to move out
for target.
No.
How much would you have how much would you have?
Didn't you?
I have 0.6 in the bank, so that's not enough. Unfortunately.
What are you left with then? So take Justin out. What are you left with?
5.4. Justin, I mean, he's been one of my best players. I've got him from the start, so I'm mostly thinking Bamford would be my problem.
Yeah, I agree there.
Mm-hmm.
Or I hold the transfer, and then next week I can do like a double or a -4.
Yeah, I don't think you necessarily need to make a transfer this week. So yeah, why not roll it, and then you can have a good think about it and make a double move, and
what about Rudiger?
We'll go from there.
Justin to Rudiger.
You free up some money then.
Yeah.
I'm saying you now, Rudiger's going to get a clean sheet and a goal.
I don't know.
Because I got him in. Written in the stars, mate.
Justin could get a clean sheet.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And he's attacking, right? Like, when I watch the games, he plays as like almost like a winger. But do you like the captain on Salah? Would you move it to Son or anything else there? Because Son, I think he'd be on penalties, right? I heard somebody say that.
I think he would be, yeah. I think he would.
I'm going to probably sound crazy looking at this team, but it's just you've got one of those teams that is a little bit out there, actually. But I would actually put my captain on Watkins.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh.
No, I'd put it on Watkins. Yeah. If I had that particular team, I'd put it on Watkins. Southampton have real problems at the back at the moment. They got Vestergaard out. One of the fullbacks is injured. Bertrand's just coming back. Conceded 3 to a not amazing Arsenal team. Didn't look good against Arsenal at all. And there was a lot of goals in the return fixture between Villa and Southampton. So I actually think if I had that team, I genuinely would captain Watkins.
Interesting.
The other option might be Cancelo.
Yeah, I've seen people captain Cancelo.
Yeah. if he starts. But yeah, thanks for the advice, guys.
Thanks for flexing, Marty.
Hey, no worries, Marty.
Hopefully, hopefully I'm not going to 10k, 20k here, or yeah, I'll have to do something here.
You got different pressures up there where the air is clear, huh?
Yeah, and
I'm breathing in the smog. Hello, Marty.
Cheers.
Take care, bro.
See you, Marty.
Last caller coming on is Matteo. Yo, good evening, Matteo. How you doing, man?
Hi, guys. Good, thanks.
Where are you from?
I'm from Poland.
Oh, cool. Have we spoke before?
Yeah, like 4 months ago, about something like that.
And how you doing, mate? How you doing in the FPL world?
Pretty decent, because I just strung up 300k up. I'm about 1 million right now, so I'm pretty good, and I'm finally happy with my team. But I have one concern that I want to share with you.
What's your concern?
So, do you have my team?
I've got it up on the screen. Yeah, you got Gundogan captain, you got Martinez, Justin, Stones, Chilwell, all the players we've been talking about. Madison, Fernandes, Gundogan, Son, Grealish, Calvert-Lewin, and Antonio. There's absolutely nothing, and I mean nothing, that you need to do to this team.
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah, but I have two concerns. First, I'm really thinking about captaining Madison, because Leeds are pretty bad right now, and I think that with this spirit of Leicester and the style how they played Everton, I think he might outscore Gundogan.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, and what do you think?
Good.
So who would you be captaining then instead? Madison? Are you saying?
Yeah.
Madison or Gundogan?
Gundogan for me.
Wow. I think between those two, I think Gundogan would just edge it for me still on the captaincy between those two.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, go ahead.
I'm pretty sure that the City will play better than United, because of this Gundogan playing and passing amazing balls. But yeah, this Madison, I don't know.
I honestly, when it comes to captaincy this week, it's just one of those crazy weeks where lots of people have different captaincy options, and I can't say that certain captaincy options are bad. I really can't. Like, there's so many good options there. It's definitely a week for a differential captain. There's no doubt about it. But looking at that team, I would still captain Gundogan.
I would captain Calvert-Lewin over Maddison, to be honest. Like, yeah, if it wasn't Gundogan, it would be Calvert-Lewin.
Considering how bad Leeds are, I don't think Madison's so bad at all, actually. I think Leeds are like,
I don't know.
Give away a load.
Could be maybe a bit of a shock. You never know.
I honestly don't think Madison captaincy's bad. If you want to go for a differential captaincy, why not?
Yeah, no, go for it. So I'm going.
You know what's going to happen this week, don't you? You know what's going to happen, right? Bookmark this. Bamford's going to get 2 goals, and everyone's going to have him on the bench. Just wait and see. Just wait and see. I guarantee that is so 2020, 2021, man. I'm telling you now. Last week it was Souček. This
clip
week
it right now.
Okay.
There you
go. And can I share with my second concern and thought?
Go on then.
I played Wildcard a week ago because of this double game weekend.
What kind of a lunatic would play their Wildcard last week?
Yeah, I know.
What?
And I'm thinking about getting oh my god, instead of McCarthy, the goalkeeper from the Crystal Palace, because
Gaita.
Yeah, Gaita.
Ooh.
Because of the fixtures.
The fixtures
Pictures are good, yeah. Although
the defense is diabolical.
Yeah, there you go. Said it in one, mate.
Sorry.
But Southampton has terrible defense right now.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah, so I mean, like, when you look at the fixtures in, because you're saying that Palace's fixtures are good, you didn't have to like figure out, well, what are they good for? Are they good for their attack, or are they good for their defense? And I don't believe it's as good for their defense as it is for their attack. So if you were saying you want to go for like a Crystal Palace attacker, I'd be like, okay, fair enough. But for a Crystal Palace defender, not so much for me.
Okay. Yeah, I will think about it. Thank you very much, guys.
No worries, bro.
You take care of yourself, man. Thanks for coming on. Oh, whereabouts in Poland are you from, then?
I'm from Center Poland, Torun.
Okay. I went to a place called Bytom. Do you know Bytom?
Yeah, it's in the south.
Yeah, I went there. And I went to Katowice and I went to Krakow. It was fun.
Oh, yeah. I live in Krakow right now. I'm from Center, but I study in Krakow.
Oh wow, yeah. Which is the city that's got all the train station? It's got all the steps going up to the train station. Which one is that?
Oh my god. Yeah. What? Again.
So I can remember the train station having lots of steps going up to it. I think it was Krakow.
Oh my god, I don't know.
And it was I remember drinking lots of Tiska.
So it could be Krakow because it's a south beer.
Yeah, and then I went to a lot of bars in Krakow. It was a lot of fun. But then I was with some friends that were some Polish friends, and they were telling me that it was cheaper to go drinking in the park, so we go drink in the parks instead. And there was loads of people drinking in the parks. There's more people in the parks drinking than were people in the bars. Does that sound right?
This Krakow's park is one of the best in Poland. Really,
it was like there was hundreds of people in the park just drinking. It was awesome. It was quite fun. It was really fun.
It was like it was your holiday or what?
I had a long time ago. I had a girlfriend that was Polish, and I went to stay with her family, and we were there for a couple of weeks, and we went over and we toured around a few places.
Okay.
It was good times. It was really good, and I really enjoyed my time in Poland. So, yeah, beautiful country and good people, really good people over there.
Congrats, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for coming on, man. It's a pleasure, dude.
Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Okay, bro.
Have a good night, buddy. See ya.
Bye.
Guys, thank you ever so much for tuning in tonight. It's been a pleasure to have on with me Karma Baby, Dread FPL, and all the guests that we've had on. I'm pretty well in on this Tiki Fire, Dread. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a lovely drink, mate. Really nice.
Oh God, we're drinking it neat though, man. It's like drinking jet fuel.
No. This is the one of the ones that I still drink neat.
You can't. I don't know if I can drink it. Right.
No, you have it with ice. It's much nicer on ice.
Yeah, little water or ice for sure.
A tonic water or something. Yeah. Gonna have one last drink to you guys.
Maybe just a little bit. Yeah.
Gonna have one last drink to you guys to toast the weekend. I will not be on tomorrow. It's the anniversary tomorrow, so this is to my wife and the anniversary.
What? Let me just pour some in my glass, and we shall have a toast to you and the good lady and your family for your first anniversary tomorrow.
Thank you so much. And
it's the first. Nice.
So what? It's the 30th. It's the first year, yeah. It's the first anniversary, first anniversary. So thank you so much.
Congrats,
no
buddy.
Worries, man. This is to you. Congratulations, bro.
Thank you.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, I taste the lime and the vanilla. So we have got over 10. I think we've got 10 comments on the Match of the Day challenge question. So I will not probably, this is a definite, I will not know what's going on tomorrow. And what I will do is Sunday morning, I will do a short stream of me just watching the iPlayer rerun of Match of the Day with chat just like hidden away.
I think that's a great idea. It's a great idea.
Awesome. Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, you guys, everybody out there that's tuning in, no matter where you're from in the world, honestly, you guys stay safe, enjoy life, enjoy FPL, join our Discord. You know, it's a lot of fun over there. And I'll see you again on Sunday morning. And keep an eye out for the member streams for Steve-O as well. All the best, everyone.
Nighty night.
Thanks, Karma. Thanks, Dread.